I like it.
Wow.
You have to play it again with other people. I like it though. That's cool, honey. That's cool. Your ears flash when I talk.
Mm-hmm.
Means you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got that table fixed today,
Nice.
and Jake gave me this fire pit thing. It's run on propane. I put it on. I put the propane tank under the table,
Mm-hmm.
and I put the thing on top of the table. Hey, James Aubrey, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, Prince.
What's up? Just
We
popped
are
in
here.
to chit chat and hang out, and have some shots, tell lies and stories. And
Shots. I have everything I need
what are you up to,
finally
James?
from my still. I can do it.
Well, I figured you'd be over there at hanging out at Roger and Santa's live. They got a live going on. I guess they kept the same schedule we kept. Wednesdays to Saturdays.
Do you know what the most difficult thing that I've had to do so far for the still is, besides taking the stupid tap thing out of it?
Tell me it's not the rains.
Huh?
What?
Oh no, I had to uh kind of change one up so I could get the column to fit on the top of it.
Cool, James. Get it together. Get it in order, buddy. I wish I could. I'll never have mine in order. I keep coming up with different ideas all the time. Every day I come up with different ideas. I can't keep up with my retirement plans. And it won't be able to keep up with me, I guarantee it.
Yes, these are new cat ears. The other ones died.
Hey,
So I
Steve.
decided to go pink.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, they're a little lopsided. Hold on. There's my head lopsided. There we go. And they finally do what they're supposed to do.
Waiting for a few people to come in, and we're just coming on just to chit chat. No special guests tonight. I do have 3 that I've been working with and talking to, so hopefully one of those guests will come on at some time. Yeah, don't we all, James? Don't we all? Yeah, I'm pretty much giving up on that. When I see all my friends and other people doing that and what they're going through, and the money that it costs, I think I'm going to back out. I might go as far as putting a legal bottle on a shelf through a distillery, but the earliest dream was to start my own. And that just, I'm kind of glad things happened the way they did. It told me a lot about other people, one, and um, learning what everybody else is doing. Hey, Lisa, learning what everybody else is doing and what they're going through. I mean, just to get a legal bottle, Brian Battle, I don't want to say because he might not want me to, but the money he's put into that, it's like, wow, holy crap. Did you send Lisa a link?
I didn't send anything to anybody. I was busy doing that video.
Again?
I just posted them.
Oh, you already posted? Oh, I thought you
The
just
intro
had...
video.
Hey, Chip, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, I'm wanted to. Chip, yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I might go for the bottle, but the returns on that aren't there. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? The only the people that are going to buy from me or buy my product are going to be my friends and family, right? So from there, it's like, if it's really good shit and word gets out, then who knows? But at the same time, it's too iffy for me. And the whole, I don't know. Mark Morgan, how you doing, buddy? The Shadow. The Shadow. Hey, that's a good name, just mainly because it's coming up Halloween. The Shadow. Your mouse not working very good?
There we go. What?
Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. When it comes down to it, Chip, it's like 60%. It's like, what the hell? What's the problem? What's I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
We are doing okay. I have this nifty picture frame digital thingy mabobber that I'm trying to get set up for when we go to the music festival. There's going to be a frame that has videos and photos of everything that's going to be sitting at the table. And it's all like, bam! I can't pick it up though because the cord's kind of short. Cool thing is it's got a motion sensor on it. So like if nobody's going by, it'll turn off until someone approaches it. And then it turns on.
All right.
It's pretty cool. And there's a nifty little app that I can add the videos and stuff.
Copy.
See here. Let's do since.
Oh, did he? Wow. Yeah. What I got it laid out to me a couple of times. I'm like, first time I was like, this guy trying to eyeball me or something. Then, well, I talked to those distillers in Jacksonville. I used to go up there and hang out with them and work with them and just do odd shit for them, and just because I want to hang out. But they gave me a lot of pointers about starting a distillery. It took them 2.5 years from the time they decided they were going to do it to when they actually opened. And there was a lot of arguments between the city planner, the fire marshal, and this was 8-9 years ago, maybe 10. I don't know, something like that. Cost them $250,000 just to get up and run. Then with all the laws, I know it varies from state to state, but I know for Florida, to get a license, I have to have a place. It has to pass inspection for fire and all that before I can even put anything in it. And Cassie and I did some research about 3 years ago.
Sorry.
And the couple of places we looked into, the starting a distillery was $5,000 a month. So you're going to sit there on a property for $5,000 a month and not it being empty and not doing anything until that, I don't know. It just blows my mind. You can't set up a distillery without having a location, and yeah, it's just when you go through all the legalities, it's and all the bullshit, dude. It's a nightmare starting a distillery. I know some places are easier than others, so use the $30 jar as an example. $15 goes to the government, federal percentage of the state government, and a small portion to you. Yes, you're right, Chip. It's crazy. It's like, what's the point? I don't get it. I don't know. I guess some of them are profitable, and there's just some that are going belly up too. I shouldn't say going belly up, but there was one in particular here in Florida that's for sale. Let's put it that way. He wants out. Just I'm sure it's because of the profits. But hey, we got to do shots. We're starting this thing. Ding, ding, ding. I'm drinking out of a special shot glass tonight. Check it out. I got this in the mail today. Are you looking? You're not even listening.
I am. Sorry,
Oh.
I was muted because I was listening to.
Do you see
This.
my shot glass?
Yes, where'd you get it from?
From Maine.
Is it from Lisa?
Yes.
Nice.
I also got another thing. She sent me this shirt.
Okay, I was going to say, what's the forecast?
I thought it was pretty cool, man. I was surprised as hell that I got a package. I got a package. I didn't buy anything. I didn't order anything. We mean I got a package. It's a package from Lisa Day. But I wasn't going to share all this information with you until she came in here, but I sent her the link, and I don't know.
She said she's almost done and she'll be here in a second. You
Oh,
gotta
she
give her
did?
a second. Yeah.
When did she say that? Oh. My bad.
I want to go back and address
That was that.
this.
That was that root beer.
These are new cat ears. Where are wait. Oh no, I have not done my first run yet because
You
I ran
got
into
cat ears? New
complications.
cat ears?
Yes, I ran into complications, but I'm going to finish this thing before Wednesday, and I will make sure that I have my first run done.
Hey, everybody, check it out. Her ears light up when I talk.
Well,
See
they
that?
used to do that before.
Only when I do that when I'm talking, or anybody else for that matter.
They used to do that before. Then they broke software wise and usable wise. Oh,
Jerry's saying that only the Facebook link works. Huh.
oh, we didn't send out the StreamYard to everybody.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, you didn't send it to YouTube?
No, I sent it to YouTube. I'm saying we're not sending out the StreamYard link to everybody.
Oh, no.
I think that's what he was saying, yeah.
Oh, is that what he meant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
No, we're live on everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Come on, a sticky toki.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I didn't expect Lisa to send me anything, period, at all. And I get a text. Hey, Mark. I was like, what? What? And she goes, did you get your package? I said, what package? She said she sent me a package, and it showed that it was delivered. I go out the shed and go around the front door. There's no package there. Then my neighbor starts talking to me. I forget about it. I come back in. Oh, yeah, Lisa's. And I go back in the house. I ask the wife if I got a package. Yeah, it's sitting there on your desk. And anyway, yeah, I know. Lisa saying it's all one thing. I know. But so I open it and got the shot glass with the Moosey Moose on it. I got the T-shirt, which I showed you. I also got. It's funny. So she sent notes with everything. I shouldn't say notes with everything, but so she sent me this. I don't know if you can see it.
Sugarland something.
Yeah, Sugarlands. And it came with a note. Lisa, I don't know if you don't want me to, but I'm going to anyway. I started cracking up when I read this note. Oh, there she is. Lisa, I'm going to share your note about this little bottle of shine. So it says, don't drink this. I was like, What the hell? It is a bad peach moonshine from liquor store that I found on color changing. So she tried to change the color on it. You can't really tell on camera, but it's red. And it's really cool. So, but then when you shake it up, it's purple.
Okay. Yeah, don't drink that. That's not edible.
No, but so check it out. She said, it changes from red to purple, but too much glitter in it, edible glitter. But don't drink it. But
But yeah,
this got a shitload of glitter in it. I was like, damn, am I gonna paint my nails?
you
Thank
can.
you, Lisa. You're such a sweetheart. But there's more.
But there's more.
There's too much. Check this out. It's a bottle opener. Hang on my wall. Got my bottle openers, right? Little stash box inside for my gummies. Oh, I should have put those in there and they showed them.
Did you take one of those?
And I got these.
Ooh, yeah.
I ate a half of one an hour ago.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, that. Oh yeah, and a shot glass. But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more.
For $5.99.
It was like, if it fits, it ships, you know, type
Mhm.
thing. And so I just shoved everything in there, and I've been collecting stuff for a while.
Sage. She sent me some sage to keep the bad spirits away.
The juju out of there. Bad juju.
Quickly. Light it up.
And some mullein. Uh-huh.
My own.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, you grew that. That's right. And some plantain.
That I foraged for, but I didn't grow myself. It grew wild. I just picked it.
But I've been talking forever about how I'm gonna start doing these tinctures. And I never do. I got all the bottles, I got the room. I'm like, but I never do it. Now I have an excuse to do it.
That's pretty much what I've done with this still. I've gathered things and I gathered things, and now I'm like, well, crap, now I have to do it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to. I was planning on it, but now I've got all these things. I'm like, oh, crap.
But thank you so much, Lisa. That made my whole day.
You're welcome.
I opened that up, saw all these things. I was like, oh my God.
I appreciate you sending me stuff. And
Well, you're always helping out and doing admin stuff for the group page. So, I want to show appreciation.
you're welcome.
Oh.
Watch it back, you know.
Yeah.
But friend
Terry, if you're still in here, no, I have not done my first run, but when I do, I will make sure to send you my poison. I mean, my whiskey. I mean, poison. It's probably going to be poisonous. It's
Handshake.
probably going to be really bad.
Handshake.
Oh, it's going to be some sort of shake your soul kind of handshake.
Now that we have some people in here, why don't you show our intro? So this is our introduction every time we start a podcast. This is going to be our introduction.
First of all, it's going to change. I just wanted to make something very fast, but this is our provisional one until I make something better. Here goes.
Running low and slow, that's the Florida way. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Uncle Moonshine with his secret brew, under the cypress where the fire burns blue.
I'll probably make it. I'll make it a minute long. And I'll have a little bit of a countdown, and then play
There you go. Yeah.
a video or
Kind of
something.
like what David does on the horror thing.
Yeah, like a 10-second countdown, so that it gives me time to get everything where it's supposed to be, and then it'll play it, and
That's
yeah. But
awesome,
that was
buddy.
just,
Thank you for making that. That's awesome.
that only took me 5 seconds to make, so I'll
Oh,
make sure that I
whatever.
make something
No
way
better.
better. No, seriously, I sat down and we've been live for 20 minutes. It literally took maybe 10 minutes. I just threw it in there real fast and was like, boom.
Oh yeah, you did it before we went live.
Yeah. But I only had the idea because you told me while I was on my way home, you were like, oh, we should do like an intro and an outro video. And I was like, well, I'll just throw something together real fast as like a sample.
Well, everything about the festival, Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival coming up, it's coming together really nicely. It almost scares me.
It is literally scaring me too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Now our biggest,
What happened?
everything so far, like all of our biggest things are out of the way. We were like, how are we going to transport it? Boom, found somebody who's donated us a truck. Okay, cool, awesome. I was like, well, how are we going to get on the truck? Oh no, the person's going to do that too. Awesome. All we need though now, or only thing left that we need, pallets.
Yep.
So I'm going to focus this week on finding something somewhere that can allow us to pick it up. Maybe I can enlist Brian or somebody when they get there to like.
They may deliver too, so I don't know.
Right. If I can't get it delivered to the fairgrounds, then I want to see if like Brian or somebody will help us go and get them, because I don't think I can fit 24 pallets in my car.
No. You're one time taking all the stuff that you're taking.
I'm pretty sure that I could like maybe fit like 2. And then, yeah, no. I have a feeling that we're probably going to take a couple of trips to the fairground in the morning, which is fine because it doesn't open until 1.
Hey, Randy, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
Yo. Yeah. So
I can't wait to make these tenures. I'm excited now. I was like, hell yeah, I got some stuff. I got the shine to make it with, so. The one's with olive oil, though, right?
The Mullins, yep.
Yeah, cool. And I like the taste of that. I had that mullet I got off of Amazon. I like it. It helps a lot, too.
It's not bad if you smoke it, too.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Not a bad taste to it.
Huh. Interesting. I'll have to try that.
what would it do for you if you smoked it though?
By the way, and I'm starting to feel the effect right now. I ate half of one of those.
I eat a couple of them at a time.
Honey, I couldn't do that.
I would like scrape off the tiniest little bit and then be like, okay, I'm high, thank you.
They
Yeah,
are.
it just now hit me. I was like, okay. But on the plus side, it's a sativa, so.
Yes. It's supposed to just mellow and give you a little floaty. We
Pick me up a little bit. Make me go, go, go.
get them at the dispensary here. I think they're licensed through Fireball to have
Oh, okay. Awesome. Wow. It tastes just like a Fireball, too.
does.
I started chewing on it. I was like, damn, I like it. I'll end up really trash.
I like Fireball. Fireball is really good if you put like if you mix it with like a hard cider, like Strongbow, their apple cider, or Angry Orchard.
I have a big, what do they call the dram? Is it when they have the like a champagne cork in it of Fireball? I've
This
never
one's
done like
this one's for you, Lisa. This question. Nope, wrong one. I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it.
I know corn silk.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I
Yeah.
forget the effects that it gives you, or what it's good for, but
Yeah, it's not as much of a high as, but you do get it makes you happy.
Oh, maybe I need to do that.
Right? I think the whole world needs a little bit of that.
I used to have a corn cob pipe and
Oh yeah.
put corn silk in it. And
Huh.
done that for years.
I used to have a corn cob pipe many moons ago, but
They're expensive now. I gotta grab something.
my daughter's not keeping up with the comments.
You have the ability to do it.
I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, I did that one already.
This is where you are.
No, what about the one? Oh yeah. Fireball is only good pounded as fast as you can.
I mean,
I like it. I wouldn't sit there and drink shots all night. Don't get me wrong. No, 1, 2 at the most, maybe 3, but no, that's just too much. Too much cinnamon.
the banana peels. Everyone likes happy. Smoke banana peels and you'll feel happy.
Just ask the event. One jar has color, other one I resealed and it's starting to get. Oh, you talk about Terry's jars. Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Wait,
I forgot Big Easy's.
Go back to that. What it does?
Stop it.
Thanks for lots of stickers. They're on each jar and one going on my hydro tank for decor and advertising for y'all. Awesome,
Nice.
buddy. Thanks, Randy.
Okay, next one. Forgot the Big Easy's birthday party.
Oh, shit. Damn
So
it.
that's probably why Phil hasn't been answering you.
That's exactly why.
Yep.
I was
No
reaching out to
business.
Phil.
When
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
please share.
I
Fireball
didn't
used to-
think that, for some reason, I was thinking that was last weekend. I even said happy birthday to him.
You know, here's the thing though. Like, Fireball may have mild ingredients that they put in the antifreeze, but like at the same time, like
No, they just
You
added
can
too much
just-
cinnamon.
you can avoid things all your life and still get cancer. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah.
My best friend, vegan, completely clean, organic food all the time, blah blah blah, cancer. Better right in the butt, or I should say uterus. And then they
How's the
took it.
party?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. How's the party going, Mike? Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't tried mine yet. I still got a mash back here, still fermenting. I'll run it probably next weekend.
Terry's talking to Brandy here.
Yeah.
Already having good results. Are we talking about Fireball here? Is it guilty pleasure? Yes. Following. Yep. Mark used to make one. He hasn't made it in a really long time.
I haven't made,
Firebomb.
I call it fire bomb, yeah.
Yeah. I actually liked it.
Because it's higher proof and it's got more bite to it.
All stickers I get are going in a line across the top as I wish it nice. I think I have these ones too, but I haven't been able to use them because I haven't done a run yet because I was battling the keg and now the battle is over.
There's that
Oh.
fireball.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
I think my sister-in-law is a lot like you, Lisa. She could drink a whole bottle, and I'm like, no, 2 or 3 shots, I'm done.
Every time I go into the gas station that I frequent for lottery tickets and alcohol, they have the buckets right there at the checkout, and I'm like tempted every single time. I'm like, how many shots are in here? 22 or something? Holy moly.
That's a
A
bunch.
party bucket.
Yeah, I ran around one Halloween and I handed them out to people as we went trick-or-treating with the kids. The parents would come to the door to give the kids candy and I'd hand them a fireball. Yep. by the end of the night.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
We're out in the front. They have the scarecrows and stuff. And somebody's got a picture of me, and I'm loving on a scarecrow, kissing him. Me and my fireball bucket.
Ah,
We have a choice of not drinking Fireball, but Fireball's fun. You know what it
Jay,
reminds me of? Aftershock.
oh yeah. Yeah.
What you would drink, and you'd drink Goldschlager and then chase it with Aftershock. And everyone would be like, yeah, the little gold flakes in the Goldschlager tears little things in your throat. So
See
when you
all the
drink
glitter things in
Aftershock,
this thing. There's so much glitter in there. It's like, oh my god.
you know what you don't have a choice in though, Jerry? Cancer. It'll find you.
It will.
I was raised with the belief that alcohol helps keep you healthy. It kills bad bacteria. Exactly. So when I'm sick, I drink more.
I hear that, Terry.
No, actually, when I'm sick, I sleep.
I totally agree with you. I don't get sick often at all. Knock on wood. No, knock on wood. No. But
What's funny though, there are like studies out there that say that alcohol will what is the word?
neutralize,
It'll suppress your immune system.
suppress it.
Weird. Yeah, it'll suppress your immune system and make you more vulnerable to being sick. Weird, right? If you drink too much.
It is weird.
I don't know.
It is weird. I think the moonshine kills all the bacteria.
I was watching Uncle Drunkle, but this is my first and favorite podcast. Feels right. I'm just gonna stay on the back pew close to the door. You're walking in between churches. Yeah, we stream the nights that we can. So if it happens to fall
that
time.
Randy sent me a picture or a video of his mash all over the floor. Oh my god, man! I felt so bad for him. I guess he was talking in one of the podcasts. I think it was Philbilly's last night. And he came back to the Shine Shed and showed me a video of this mash all over the floor. Hey, I know how that feels, man. I haven't done the mash, but I've done Shine. I'll be doing a run and come back and my jar's overfilling and going all over the place. It's like, god dang it.
That's why I'm actually going to start using larger ones, and then just as it starts going up in proof, I'm going to pour the large one into the small one. So hopefully that I won't have a chance of that. Like as it's going up, you go, okay, this is still heads. This is still heads.
It goes from up to down.
Yeah, that's what. Anyways, I don't want the potential of the jar overflowing, so instead of using a regular size mason jar, I'm going to use the half gallon one to catch it in.
Well, you can even just do, yeah, exactly. Like once you're done with your heads, you're going into your hearts, just put it in something totally different.
I want to say one more thing about this. So I know that they're over there doing their podcast. Farm to Bottle, or not Farm to Bottle, crap. Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival.
Who had the
gummy? I'm sorry. No, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook about them. They just filed for their nonprofit.
Cassie has been doing a lot of research and stuff for this thing that we're doing now. Cassie's the one that actually started the whole thing. And then Damon kind of subbed in and started. Damon with Moonshine Militia Group, who's a part of Morgan's Moonshine Group, and we're a part of their group. Put together this Moonshiners Shining the Way. And Cassie's been on the computer a lot. So yeah, I can see that you've been seeing all these different shit.
That's because my whole entire news feed now on my personal Facebook is nothing but this is happening in this part of North Carolina, this is happening in Tennessee, this is happening in South Carolina. That's all it is now. And so I've been seeing everyone coming up. They have their 501c, so they're like a nonprofit now, which is cool. It's great. Cool. So they can actually accept money. So if you guys want to send money because you don't have a way to donate or anything, go over to Farm to Bottle. Yeah. But since the beginning of all of this, with the historic crazy flooding that has happened from Hurricane Helene, I didn't feel like my document was enough that I kept sharing around and all the stuff that I was sharing around. So I thought, you know what, that's why when we got drunk that one night and started talking about going to Ozark and collecting donations, everything just has gone bam.
Originally,
and so that's why I've created a group for it and everything, because I want to keep that spam of everything happening into just that group. So if you're not following it yet, please go and search Moonshiners Shining the Way on Facebook. Give a nice little follow.
originally we were going to go just to go to the festival, just to check it out, hang out, have a good time. And then Helene came through and caused all this chaos and devastation. We were live one night, and I told Damon, I said, Damon, I got to opt out of going to Ozark Moonshine Festival because I feel bad for all these people, and I want to do whatever I can to donate it, so I'm going to drop out. And that's when Cassidy chimed in. She said, hey, why don't we make it a mission? Let's just go and we'll collect stuff for the cause. We're all like, hell yeah, that's a great idea. So that's where it all started.
And now we have a semi truck. So please, if you know anybody in the Arkansas, Missouri area, Triple D Developments has donated a full semi to us. Triple T, my bad. Sorry, Triple T. It's close. Triple T Developments in Beaumont, Texas. They're going to drive up. They've donated a driver, gas. They're gonna take everything from Ozark Moonshine Music Festival.
$4,500.
Upwards of that, because I don't think we included any of the expenses that the driver's going to incur while he's there. Yeah, because he's going to be there for 2 days.
Crazy! I couldn't believe that Triple T donated a truck and a driver from and to. The plus side of it is he gets to hang out at the festival and have a good time.
Oh yeah, we've already talked to the festival. We talked to Donald yesterday, and we've already talked to him, and he's going to make sure that he has a pass to get in and everything. And we're no longer dropping it off at North Georgia Stills like we planned on. It's actually being dropped immediately in Maggie Valley at the Maggie Valley Still shop that Jerry, Moonshiner Jerry, runs. Yeah. So that's really cool. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this comment, because ADHD brain, circle around. Okay, Uncle Drunkle. So Roger and Santa or Joe are over there doing their own thing. They normally do every Saturday anyways. Just so you guys know, when we go over to Ozark and Moonshine Music Festival, that's our last Saturday that we'll be doing for a while, because Mark's schedule will shift and we'll be doing Sundays. And
there'll be one more after that. One more after that.
Oh, you're right. We'll have a Wednesday and possibly Saturday, so the 6th and the 9th, and then we go back to doing Sundays and Tuesdays, or Saturdays and Tuesdays.
That weekend of the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
That's your 7-day off.
That's my 7-day stretch off, right? That's my week off.
What the heck? What holiday is on the 11th of November?
Dude, this company has so many. They have 8. They celebrate 16 holidays. I don't even know what holidays they.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, what kind of 3-day weekend is that? I'm confused.
Okay. Give the date. Maybe somebody knows.
Just so you know, in a couple weeks, we're going to be switching back to where we'll be full-time Saturday and.
Well, like every
Saturday
other
Sunday. Yeah.
Right. Saturday or Sunday. And then.
Tuesday.
Still on Tuesdays, right? Instead of
we won't be doing Wednesdays. No.
But when we separated, when Uncle Drunkle and I started these podcasts and whatnot, we always did Saturdays and Wednesdays. And I guess that's what Santa and Drunkle stuck with, and they're just staying with that. But Cassie and I, when I'm working, or when I have weekends off, we do every Saturday and Wednesday. So but when I work weekend, it's just different.
Um,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, buddy. I'll definitely give you my opinion of it. I've gotten I gotten a few bad reviews on my root beer, but for the most part, it's all good. I want one of the fireball buckets with 3 spouts on bottom of it. I want to remove the inner bags and hydro dipping outside of that barrel to look like a barrel with my new custom films. And then we can refill it with water. There you go. I like it, Randy. Yeah, there's your catch bucket.
when I was a kid, my parents would give me a shot at bedtime. I thought about doing that to my nephews quite a couple times, but my mom decided to take the easy route out of giving them melatonin at night. I think my idea was better, but
way back in my day, I think I had that like 3 times in my lifetime when I was a kid, when I had the flu real bad or had a hard time to sleep and I was keeping them up or whatever. I think it happened 3 times when they gave me a shot. Same thing as NyQuil.
Yep.
Ooh,
Actually,
I can't see Lisa's face because of the comments.
yeah. He's just saying that he's trying to make a Facebook page for his hydro dip. It's so well. That's the thing is I don't know about on other phones, but
Randy, that's the way I am. That's why I have Cassie helping me all the time.
there should be like if you're looking on your phone, if you have like the Facebook app, there should be like a little like account thing or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so where you see all these fun things that say like groups and like groups, memories, friends, and stuff like that, somewhere in there should be a thing that says pages, and you click on it, and then you'll see your pages, and you should be able to just click create and create a page. And it'll link up to where it's right there on your Facebook. You don't have to have separate Facebook. I saw that you added me on a Facebook profile. You can still link profiles to profiles, but the Facebook pages are more like business type pages, so that might actually be a little bit easier for you. But it should be a little bit easier if you listen to that. It's in there, I promise you. You could probably just search on Facebook pages and it'll show you how to do it.
Oh. Did you say something, Lisa?
I thought he already had the page made.
Oh.
He's just trying to clean
Yeah,
it up.
I think he just created a new profile, not a page. Hydro, yeah.
Randy, I don't know. No, it wasn't them. No, it wasn't those. It was somebody that Damon. He happened to be watching a podcast where actually he said he was just listening to it, and he's like me. You go into some certain podcasts you go into, it gets boring and you just kind of. But he said he for some reason he was intrigued to listen to it. And he was listening the whole time, and at the end of it, this lady came in and said, "Hey, I'm willing to donate my truck. She owns a trucking company. One of my trucks to help out on any of these causes for Helene." So David boop, 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 called her up on the phone and said, "Hey."
I really hope that Harrison doesn't go back and watch this because I'll get my butt kicked.
I can't hear you. What?
The November 11th is Veterans Day, and that's why you have it off.
Oh, okay.
And I said I hope Harrison doesn't watch this later because I'll get my butt kicked.
What? What did you do?
Because it's Veterans Day. I should just know when it is all the time. Just like I should know when the Marine's birthday is. I think the Marine's birthday is the day before Veterans Day. I have to tell him happy birthday. If I don't, he gets really mad.
Oh, okay. Well, none of us do that, so Where are we at in the comments?
Yes, the Marine's birthday is the day before Veterans Day. So thank you for letting me know that, David, because I didn't mean to bring that up. Brain fart, your root beer is top shelf. No. Well, I mean, it's
I'm way behind on the comments, so
I'm trying to catch us
Oh,
up.
I didn't-
We're
I
really
didn't
behind.
bring that up. Brain fart. Oh, thank you, Randy. Appreciate you, buddy. We won't mention names who said my root beer was bad, but there was like 4.
Somebody said your root beer was bad?
You were there. I won't say any more. I'll just leave it at that.
Leave it off there.
You could help me tomorrow, Randy? My name's not Randy.
He wants to create a page. Okay, we're almost cut up.
I'm playing around with Lisa.
And I'll fall for it.
That gummy's kicking it real good.
The young lad, does he like berries and cream?
Huh?
I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream, berries and cream, berries and cream. Seriously?
I'm lost.
Let me pull up that video for you. I'm a little lad that likes berries and cream, berries and cream. Okay.
Nothing for me.
Uno momento.
I'm confused too, Terry. I feel really confused right now. I'm like, what the hell? What just
I
happened?
feel confused too. We were talking about root beer, then we were talking about schedules, and now we're talking about little labs and berries and cream. Hold on.
You came up with that.
No, because he said, do you remember that young lad? He's talking to you clearly, but then I said berries and cream.
What young lad? They're all young lads. Who?
You tried these new berries and cream Starburst?
Pardon me. What kind of starburst did you just say?
Berries
Berries? Berries and what else?
and cream.
Oh! Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Oh my God.
Berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Anyways,
What was that?
that was a commercial for Starburst from like
Oh my God.
I don't know, like 2000. Like it's actually was uploaded in 2007. So there you go. I almost said 2007.
What are you talking
You're welcome.
Wow.
Okay. I feel confused. We feel confused. He's drinking s'mores.
Oh yeah, cool. Hell
More
yeah.
for Christmas, please.
Is Mama B and Jason still in here?
I didn't know they were here.
I thought they might have been. I sent her a
No.
text.
I hadn't seen them come in.
Okay, the lad that liked the regular stuff, not the sweet stuff.
Oh. Now I know who you're talking about, Jerry. Dude, that was 2 years ago. I can't remember that shit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this little lad likes sweet stuff too. Berries and cream.
This kid met on TikTok, and he took to me big time. And I ended up sending him some handshakes. And
Done.
he tried the s'mores first. I mean, he tried all the flavors first. There was the s'mores, the low proof root beer colored, post flavor root beer. And I don't remember what all I sent him, but he saved the white lightning for last. And he did a video on TikTok about it. He does a shot and he about died. And everybody's laughing at it, thinking, dude, you're such a wuss. It ain't that strong, man. But that's what Jerry was talking about. Come up with a goal number to raise and provide the outfit, and I will imitate that guy dancing. Yeah, no, no, thanks, Randy. I've seen that once, and that's enough for me, buddy.
I must have been working and missed that whole commercial. 2000 was a busy year.
Well, yeah, just ask Cassie for that video, Lisa. She'll send it to you.
No, I meant of Randy.
Oh. My bad. Yeah,
Wow, I
well,
can just walk away with the
you got
headphones on. It's
my
great.
reaction.
Randy, I will take you up on that. I will start a GoFundMe for you to dress like the little lad with berries and cream.
Program shoes with a bucket.
Cassie, I met the man. He'd probably do it.
I would do it too. I honestly think that this should be my Halloween costume. Maybe I should show up to Arkansas wearing the little lad. I'll come to pick you up at the airport and I'll be like, I'm a little lad of those berries and cream.
Turn around and get it back on the next flight back.
Too bad the Legion doesn't fly out until Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Pew. Hi, everybody. It's the Lisa Show. What's your favorite guest? Cassie.
Yay! Okay. So this has a built-in microphone on it, but it's like on like the sides or whatever, so it doesn't have like a thing out like my other headset did. But I cannot for the life of me get it to work. So the microphone that I'm talking through right now is from this camera. So I have to either put up with this, which I'm sure it's not as clear as my old microphone was, or get something like what Damon has, a boom mic. So it's gonna be fun.
I have one that clicks into my phone. I haven't tried it. It's like big.
Oh my god, what is happening right now? Okay, thank you for that. I just screenshot that, and now that's going on the intro. You're welcome.
Lisa Day sent these to me. Her and I planned this earlier today that we were gonna do this just to get your reaction. And they're pink. They're pink.
Hold on, now I want to match you. I want mine to blink pink. I have an app on my phone that controls it.
I have to play with my ears. I can get it where they just stay on, or they blink.
There you go. Talk.
I don't want to talk.
Blink, 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 blink.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm saving that. That's hilarious. And I am so sad for everyone who missed that.
Well,
Man.
I told Lisa, I said, thank you so much for sending that to me. I can't promise you that I'm going to wear it every night, maybe once in a while just for a laugh. But I'm not gonna, I said I might even send it to Cassie as a backup.
I told him, I said, something at least to get a grin out of Cassie. She deserves it.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. For Damon, he has a tummy ache. He's going to be sad he missed this. Whoa.
It was a magic.
Right? Actually, what's funny is that I have some ears that I'm going to be working on to take to the festival.
Oh,
So
cool.
people can recognize me.
Did I put 4-leaf clovers in there for you?
What's that?
Did I put 4-leaf clovers in there for you?
Yes, you did. I forgot about the 4-leaf clovers. Yeah, there's a shitload of them. I was like, oh my God. I told my daughter, the youngest one's here visiting today, and I took one into here. I said, "Here, you need some luck."
I sent 43 of them to Mama B.
Wow,
So I made my 100.
I couldn't believe that. What is there? 10?
Is what?
How many was there? 10? I
I
didn't
don't-
count. There's a shitload. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Arts and crafts.
What do you got now, Cassie?
Oh, I told you I can make some ears.
A wire.
Oh, your ears.
It
Bring
didn't.
back the old video. Linda.
Linda, listen.
We're not bringing back the mole video.
That night was like a fever dream.
I don't even remember that night.
I tell you.
I don't know if I should do this. This gummy's really,
I think I
wow.
may have taken Adderall that night, to be honest.
Everybody says they're really potent, more than what you can normally buy because they're from the dispensary.
Oh yeah,
My-
I already took a screenshot of this.
My last
Let's look. Your last root beer or your last shot?
shot of root beer. The root beer is gone. The only thing I have left is coffee.
See, it says, I don't want to talk.
That's funny.
You're right, actually, it was 95% water. Sorted.
Got to throw my challenge coin in.
Yeah, I am, Randy. Oh, it checked you out.
That's your challenge coin?
Lisa,
I kind of
It was
I kind of want you to send that to me. Just,
But
oh yeah?
you didn't screenshot that? What the hell?
I'm
Lisa-
busy with arts and crafts.
I was gonna put it in your box for a challenge coin.
Cool. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Here's mine.
I
We're gonna
figured it
give
would
this.
laugh.
I'm gonna give it one of these. Actually, I'll be giving away a lot more of these, but that's one of the things that it comes in a plastic case, and it has a stand too. That comes with it.
Those are really nice. I like the color on the back.
Did you see that they put me on their commercial?
Yes, I did.
I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, "What? That's pretty cool."
Were you able to get it from them?
No, I said something to you about that earlier, Cass, that I forgot to email them.
Because that would be really fun.
Then I couldn't believe it. Marcia, I think's her name, her first name. She's an admin for Amanda Bryant.
Yes.
Marcia, I think it was Marcia, had sent me today. What do they call that? It's not an admin or a
Moderator?
moderator. It's not either of those. A professional for Amanda's webpage. I was like, what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was like, what the hell? What am I a professional of? I don't know.
You're a professional at being a menace to society.
There you go.
See, I'm gonna wrap these around it, and so it'll be my colorful ears that I wear. That everyone will-
Oh, gotcha.
I also have another one that I'm gonna do, so I'll wear one each day as I see fit.
Randy, use the stone for a coin. I love that, Lisa. That was awesome. Oh, my God.
I think that you should just do that. You should like go and find forged objects like leaves and stuff and put it in epoxy and make your own little coins. Like scratch out a little person on it and be like, here you go. That'd be
I
really
like
cool.
what she has. That was awesome.
Yeah. But like it would be fun if you just make different ones like that, like
And-
on rocks.
Lisa.
leaves.
I'm going to have some made up for you by Tracy Bumgarner. They're the brass ones, okay, and they're a nice size. I have a few that he did for me. He did some for Roger too. But I'm gonna have it made up just like that. But at the top of them, put Ditch Witch. Oh, I forgot. She gave me a sticker too. I got all kinds of shit today.
Yeah, you got both stickers.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The
But yeah,
Elixir Doom.
I'll get with Tracy Bumgarner and have him make up some for you on me.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely, sweetie. I mean, you do so much for us, and you're a big part of Morgan's Moonshine Group. And you're always here. We love you, appreciate you. And then you send me something like that. I'm like, oh my God.
I've been putting stuff in that box for a while.
Yeah.
I kept telling you about it, and then I said, finally, somebody go mail this out for me.
Yeah. I just didn't know what I was, I wasn't looking for a package. I didn't order anything. And you text me there's a package. It's like, what?
I wanted to surprise you, and when it got delivered, I'm like, I'm telling him it's there so nobody steals it.
Yeah. Apparently, Jerry, I thought I gave you one. Oh, no, I got those after I moved back. I'll get you one, Jerry.
I sent Mama B a 40,
Everybody?
I think, 4-leaf clovers and
Oh,
a
wow.
little carrots
Wow.
and stuff.
Awesome.
Let's have
I must
Type cleaners
have-
ever.
She has clover shine, so I figured them little clear sleeves, she could put like a business card or sticker down in there and have a 4-leaf clover to give away.
Yeah, that's really
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, I was.
So
Thanks, Randy. Appreciate you a lot, Randy.
People are gonna look at me like I'm like in the wrong place. Gonna be like, sorry, but there's no rave here.
gotta get back into my crafty stuff.
Sure, Randy. We'll make sure to do that, buddy. Absolutely. Yeah, Sativa's got me kind of going. And the only thing I have left over here is coffee shower. It's going to get me really going.
Oh yeah, do you want to be up for 1,000,000 hours?
Apparently.
Clearly, I'm the only one that can drink that and not be all like, I go, okay, time for bed.
I know Santa sure liked it. He didn't want to go home without it.
That's the funny thing is that he thought that he was taking blackberry or huckleberry shots and he was taking coffee.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is actually turning out way better than I thought it would.
Part of that, the beginning of that video that you just did for the intro, that was when we did that run of Huckleberry in Maggie Valley. That was cool. It tastes good. I got some of that. I probably ought to go get it.
No, you have to leave it.
I already drank a little bit of it.
We don't drink any more of it. We gotta leave it for when we go back.
The Huckleberry came out really good. Really, I can't wait to make more. I got another. This run behind me will be ready for next weekend to run, and then I'm going to do one more potato run, and then I'm going to start on corns.
That is something. Sorry, because you said Maggie Valley. That is one thing that I have actually been trying to pay attention to is if the winter jam is still going to happen or not. And I have not seen anything about it not happening. There's a lot of towns that are already welcoming back visitors and stuff. So hopefully we will be fine for winter jam.
Hopefully. Randy says his neighbor enjoyed s'mores, potato, and root beer. Love the root beer the most. I'm doing more and more shots tonight because I got a fireplace going in. Yeah, it's getting cooler. I brought my heater out here. It's not on right now, but
quite chilly here.
the other night I was out here and it was 65 degrees and I was chilling. I had to have the heater.
Do you see this? He's not even like physically here to talk, and he's still saying Casey.
It's Casey.
He corrected himself. Don't worry. So I'm gonna have my stuff finished this week. I'm gonna force myself to do it since I have everything good to go. I want to make sure that I have something for the ride to Arkansas because there's going to be some people there that have already given me their stuff, and I want to pay it forward. Hopefully that happens, and hopefully I don't kill anybody. Yay!
Yeah.
The end. Yeah, what I'm doing is going to be really fun.
Terry, to comment on your comment, the first couple times you do potatoes, you're going to think, oh my God, what the hell did I get into? Only because it's mashed potato. You can figure and see for yourself the dilemma you get into when you're straining all that off. So, my advice to you is be prepared for that. But I've done it so many times, it's just part of the norm for me. And a lot of people ask me, or I comment to them that I make potato. They're always like, oh my God, you make potato? Because they know they've done it. And it's work. Let's put it that way. But I like it. I love the flavor. I love the taste. And that's what I drink the most of. Randy's voice testing.
I'm just putting a disclaimer out there just in case I do actually poison somebody.
Oh, yeah. Terry said, Hillbilly Glass Barrel said, probably won't kill anyone. I think he's talking about your first run.
Poison. Yeah. It'll be fine. Just a disclaimer. If you drink this, you might die.
Oh. Jerry says the potato is smooth. It is, Jerry. On that note, Jerry, this last run I did got a lactose infection. Well, first of all, let me say this. It started on its own yeast. There was a wild yeast that got it going, and I didn't even have to add yeast. So I went with the wild yeast. Then I ended up getting lactose infection. Let it do its course, did its thing. I got pungent smell, and then once it came back to that sweet smell, I knew I was good, and I ended up running it. It's the best shine yet, and the potato. And this batch that it's going right now, doing this exact same thing. So I'm excited. I did a run once with Masa. It was a disastrous trade. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it is. It's hard to strain. In fact, I got to where I don't even worry about it. When I mash in, so I got these 5-gallon buckets that I mash in and I dump it in this 30-gallon fermenter. When I mash it in, I always go a little bit more than 5 gallons, like 5.5, if you will, to make up for the potatoes. I quit straining them off. I just throw them out for the animals. Because if you do it that way, then you're going to get your 20 gallons. I run a 20-gallon still, so I make a 20-gallon mash, but it's actually about 22 gallons, if you will, 22, 23 gallons when I make it to make up for that difference. So I don't have to worry about straining that off anymore. It is a pain in the ass, and it made my life a whole lot simpler. Yeah, it definitely is a different flavor. Yeah, it's not corn. Yeah, there's a big difference between that and corn. And the last batch and the way this was running now, came out even more potato flavor. The first runs were bad. No one died. I think I've told this story several times where when I first started making Shine, probably 13, 14 years ago, I thought I was the shit. I made Moonshine. Fucking hey, look at me. Yeah, I made some Moonshine. I was bottling this shit up, and it was right before Christmas, my first run. I was like, yeah, these are going to be Christmas gifts. Save me some money. So it just so happened all my brother's kids were here for Christmas, and we all met at his house, and I took everybody a jar of Moonshine for Christmas. And everybody's, oh, thank you, Uncle Mark, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And it's about, I don't know, a year later, I go with my brothers, I'm hanging out. Hey, man, you want to do a shot? Yeah, I'll do a shot with you. He reaches up the liquor cabinet, pull out some single malt. He likes single malt. It doesn't matter. It's got to be single malt. Anyway, I look and I notice there's a shitload of jars of Morgan's Moonshine. I was like, what the hell? I said, dude, I didn't give you that many jars. He started laughing. He said, man, I gotta be upfront and honest with you. I said, what? What gives? He said, when you brought all those jars of Moonshine over for Christmas and gave out to everybody, they all left here asking me to keep them. It tasted like shit.
That's what you make medicine out of. That's what you make your tincture out of. Stuff that doesn't taste good anyway.
Right.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. I'm almost done with my ears.
No,
Oh, yeah. Very nice feedback. Yeah. Randy, want to bring your mesh? Use my setup. See the results.
There's
Randy, they're always different. We talk about this multiple times on a lot of different podcasts, a lot of different groups. You can take the exact same mesh. Dude, I'm talking we could take the exact potatoes that I use, and you take those, both of us taking the same potatoes, mashing it in. Yours is going to totally taste different than mine. Promise you, every time. They even talked about it one time when I was watching the Moonshiner show. They were talking about how they had these two 55-gallon barrels full of mashers made the same. They're sitting side by side, but both of them came out tasting different.
yes. They're new.
Yes, Ferg, they are new ears. And you missed mine, Ferg. Let me get him back. Now that Ferg's here, he's got to see him. Oh, wait, let me turn my camera off real quick. I'll turn it back on.
To change into his Catman costume.
I can make them change color on my phone. Oh, well, no one's talking, so.
Blink, blink, blink,
Blink,
blink,
blink, blink, blink, wait. Now they're green.
blink, blink,
Oh, why is
Blink.
it being silly now? There you
blink, blink.
go. Anyways.
How obnoxious can Lisa be? Blink, blink, blink,
Blank, 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 blank.
I'm sorry. It worked. It worked.
Blank, 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 blank.
There you go, Ferg. Compliments of Lisa Day.
We match.
Yes, we do. Only you flash in blue, I flash in pink.
Well, it's just because I just changed them. I like the blue color. I think I can have it set to where like it's like a rainbow, but I feel like that's kind of boring. Well, maybe not.
My boyfriend got me a light that has a little circle There you go. I'll keep talking and it'll keep going. and,
Well, it's
it,
a rainbow.
and it holds your camera and stuff, and it changes colors and all that. So I was showing my son, and I said, sit here and look, and I'll take your picture. And I did a video of him. Well, it stops on green, and he looked like the Great Hulk because he was totally green.
Oh,
And
that's hilarious.
like unimpressed. He don't want nothing to do with it now because it made him look like the Hulk. It was all green because he has autism. Some of those things bother him.
Well, Randy, with that being said, sir, if it's better, then hell yeah. I mean, we always want better, right? So either way, I wouldn't mind trying it. You're not that far away. I've traveled to MASH before to Panama City, so
What do you mean just to Panama City? We drove all the way up from Orlando to Maggie Valley.
I drove a MASH to Maggie Valley. I just said that earlier. Hey, hey, I had a gummy, okay?
I have 2 cat ears on now.
Wow. Wow.
When it lights up, it sparkles in the little pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
Girls. I should imagine it really sparkle.
One pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to be slightly different, Mark. Always. No matter what you do.
Oh, and I got glitter crap all over me. Oh. These are fun.
Who's slurring, Mark? I'm not slurring.
He's slurring, but in a high slur.
Oh,
No, good one.
Ferg loves my ears.
I think he likes mine. I think you were just
No, he
Well,
likes
behind
mine. He likes mine.
You guys were blinking in time, for a while there. You were both going right together.
yeah, they were. Okay. I actually think I like the rainbow blinking better.
I do too.
Yeah.
The sides blink too. Cool.
Ah,
Well,
like we ever see your portrait.
They won't lose you in the crowd.
I just think it's really cool that I can control it from my phone
It is cool.
instead of like having to do it on my computer.
Right.
And they hook up to my phone too because they're Bluetooth. I'm gonna go to the gym like this. People are gonna be like, they're gonna be blinking and they're gonna be painting.
It's gonna be holy. It's gonna be holy. I'm making a comment about Morgan Shadow's comment. It's gonna be holy.
Yeah, they'll be blinking and it'll be all cutesy, but there'll just be like some like band screaming metal music into my ear. Just like that.
So what's everybody drinking tonight?
Wine.
Got wine?
Yep, I got a short today.
I don't want any wine.
I've been making terrible messes lately. Like for instance, this morning I spilled a whole glass of water all on the cabinet, down the side of the stove, and I just sat there and I was like, damn. Because I had Neo, the spray stuff in it. So it was just like pink water everywhere. And it was like crap. So I'm drinking out of a sippy cup today. I don't trust myself anymore.
I agree, Randy. Yeah, it'd be a great experiment. I'll do a mash in, bring it up there. We'll cook out. We'll mash together. Hell yeah. I like that idea. I got another still too. We'll run my mash and your still, and your mash and my still.
Randy, if you are going to grow corn, I will give you some money to grow a plot of corn for me. But I need you to make sure that you put the corn in a corn maze. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a great idea. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna scare the living crap out of people. It's gonna be fun.
I looked into that a little bit, Randy, what we talked about the other day as far as cross pollination. You're always going to have cross pollination. I don't care what you do. What some plants are more receptive to other plants, especially tomato. Tomato will cross pollinate with anything on the earth. It will, period. But as far as corn, I need to do a little bit more research, sir. And I'm very interested in this whole project you're talking about, so I'm looking into it. Just to let you know, buddy.
It's corn. A big lump enough. It has the juice. Can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Hey, I'm a corn star.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You may not be a corn star.
I better be a corn star. Hey, speaking of which,
Give him my address to
we're
send it.
we're big advocates
Advocates.
of
Chupacabras. We
Hillbilly.
love chupacabras.
And he's got some new merch out. If you private message him about it, he did a video. I don't know if it, I don't. Anyway, he did a video of his new merch. He makes these tumblers now with any kind of logo you want on it. He's got some already made up. He does T-shirts. He does other things. So hit him up. One of the ones that he came up with this logo. This is his. I hope he patents it. I really do, because it's awesome. He got this picture of this corn stalk on the chest, and it's like it's got a face and all this shit on it, and it says corn star. And I just absolutely love it. I gotta get one. But
on his website.
check it out. Go to Phil Billy's webpage and check it out. I don't know if it's all there or not, but he does do a video of it. So I asked him about if his new products were on the internet or on his webpage yet. They're not. Just let you know. So check out his video and private message him what you want, if you want to hear it. But I fell in love with a lot of stuff, so I can't wait to get it.
I want to be a corn star.
Right? What child ever said that? No one. I want to be a corn star when I grow up. I love it. I just thought that was funny as hell. I'm a corn star.
I have done it. I have
You
cat
did
ears to wear.
There you go.
Yay. I do also have some more coon peckers coming. I have I decided to buy broken ones because I thought that would be really cool.
Well, you know, that you bring that up. I have not been to a festival yet where I have people asking, where can I buy coon peckers? So that might not be such a bad idea, is adding that into one of the giveaways or something.
I did buy 4 of them. We could put 2 together and be like, here, have a set of 2 or something.
Or no, just throw it in like LPR Shine. Brian Key, he's donated his merch. We'll put one of those coon peckers with his merch.
And put one with yours.
Then put one with mine. You should be getting that package from Michaela Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, the tracking number that you gave me wasn't working, so.
Oh, that's weird. All right. Well, anyway, I'm sure it'll get there. I've never had any issues before. But yeah, Michaela Hayes made a bunch. Just finished making my merchandise for me that I ordered to her, and she sent it to Cassie. Cassie's driving it to the festival. We're going to use all those as giveaways. There's a bunch of shit too. I mean, there's a lot. I might not give it all away. I might save some to do giveaways like when we do the trivia questions. I kind of want to do that tonight. I did just an update on the Shiner Squares, Moonshine Squares. I have done some stuff. It's bear with me, everybody, because it's time consuming, but it is coming together and it will happen soon. I know I keep saying that, but bear with me. It's happening. I am working on it. It's coming together. Things are making sense. It's going to work out. It's going to be cool. I'll get with Lisa Day and Cassie, and we'll format it to where everything will be cool. But we might when we start off, we might start off. A couple of us might have to take 2 squares. It is what it is. But we have talked to some people that want to do it, that want to be a part of it, but can't commit every week or all the time, just when they're available. So if we do this once a month or something, they may or may not be there. So we might have to fill in some slots.
Well, once we're having fun, everybody will want part of it.
Yeah. I think once it starts taking off, I think everybody will want to be a part of it. Because it will. It'll be a lot of fun.
I hope it. I had fun doing the silly graphic that I made. I had fun doing that. How I giggle.
Oh, sweetie, that stuff you sent me is like, wow.
I couldn't wait to send it. And I was like, hee 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 hee. I have a tablet now.
Sweet, by the way. He would love if you grilled out and shot some guns. Pew, 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 pew.
Hell yeah. I'll bring my shotgun. I'll bring all my guns. Hell yeah. I'm all about it. I haven't been shooting in a while, Randy, so hell yeah. Let's do
His
it.
brother is a gun instructor, and when I went to take my class with him, he was like, okay, I have these guns because you got to learn how to shoot these guns, but I also have these guns because I just bought these guns and I haven't used them yet. So,
Yeah, my brother, he's a guns instructor. He does a lot of stuff for the sheriff's department, as well as other gun enthusiasts. But yeah, he's an instructor. He got Cassie her license. He got her sister a license too. So,
well, here's the thing, Randy. Why ride a county over if we can just create another corn maze in your backyard? You already got to grow the corn if you want to grow corn for everybody.
Well, you got to keep them separate because genetically you want to keep that strain pure.
So
Right.
keep the one in the back.
and that's the thing, though. Randy's talking about a plot where, like, Mark Morgan has a half acre of blue, and then right next to that, Cassie has a half acre of yellow debt. They're side by side. That's what we're talking about, trying to figure out what is going to cross pollinate and so forth. We don't want that.
That would be cool though if we figured out what doesn't cross pollinate with what, and then you put them next to each other, but you still make the maze out of it. So all of a sudden you're going from blue corn to yellow corn to something else, and you're like, oh crap! Now I'm back to the blue corn. How did I get back here? I went the wrong way.
Cassie.
Saying.
Oh my God. You're cracking me up. Because, wait, honey. Corn.
I've always
Wait, when corn is.
I know it looks the same on the outside. I know, but it'd be really funny, okay?
I'm like, wait a minute. You'd be checking the ears. Oh, that's blue. I'm going the wrong way.
I mean, how are you gonna keep it all? Just you've got to put like a ribbon on one of them, right? To mark the outline.
We want to get the silk anyway, right, Lisa?
Hello, Jason and Tanya. Mama be in the house.
Something I didn't know is
Behind on the comments.
every kernel has a one piece of silk that goes to it. I didn't know that. And that's how it's the fruit. Every piece of silk goes down and the kernel is the fruit.
I mean, damn, I didn't know that either. I grew up on farms.
I'm sorry, are you telling me that corn's a fruit?
Well,
No.
Flowering,
Let's be honest, it's kind of sitting there in the middle.
I thought I misunderstood. Maybe, I don't know. I heard you saying each of the hairs of the silk adds up to a kernel, right? Okay.
Each piece of silk goes to a kernel.
Okay.
Like 500 piece of
Right.
silk, you have 500 kernels.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're like the vein.
I didn't know that.
That's actually, that makes sense now.
It does when you peel the corn, like the
Yeah.
That's why some of them are smaller than the others.
husk back, and you have all that silk that goes in between. You got to pick out. That's one of them going to that kernel
It's really cool.
down in them rows.
Now I think corn might be a fruit.
No, it's not.
It's just like
Sure about that?
yeah,
I'm very sure of it.
when you're
I am very sure of it. I did what do they call that when you do your final paper? What do they,
Final paper. Thesis.
thesis. I did a thesis
got it.
on corn. So, yeah, it's a vegetable. I promise you. But it wasn't a thesis. It was basically like a documentary on a gentleman who did a hybrid on corn where you could grow corn in any country to heat. And the reason he came up with that was to feed the hungry, people that didn't have enough food. And that's why he came up with that. He got a Nobel Prize for it. I can't think of his name right now. But I did a big long paper about that. And yeah, it is a vegetable. I promise you.
Yeah, it's just when you're talking about roses and then they flower. You got the hip. It's the rose fruit they call it, but it's not a fruit.
I got you. Now it makes sense, Lisa.
Randy does puke stuff too.
It's the fruit of the loom.
I get it now. Fruit of the loom. I get it. Shite. I get it now. So Randy is certified in all of the stuff too for state of Florida. So
Cool.
he knows how to shoot the guns too. Grow as much
Alright.
corn as possible. He's welcome to come over. I'll make a mace. Lisa. Listen, Lisa. Listen. Linda.
Wait a minute. We are way. Oh yeah, Lisa.
I'll explain in detail of what the local
Today.
agriculture officer came by exiting. Left my idea. I have new info. Cool.
Jerry, to answer that question, yeah, your starches they vary a lot from corn to corn, different types of corn, and flavor. It's not just the starch; it's also flavor. So, you can like a yellow dent corn flavor, or you can like a blue hoppy, and both of those have totally different starches. So, yeah, starch and flavor. So, I hope that answers your question, Jerry.
Forget about pumpkin spice. It's stone crab season in Florida.
Ooh.
You remember that crab?
Hungry.
Do you remember the crab whiskey I had?
Yeah,
You had crab whiskey?
yeah.
Like Fireball,
Okay.
cinnamon. It's made out of blue crabs, green crabs.
Yeah, I've had we have a lot of blue crab, rock crab. Actually, here in Florida, there's like 6 or 7 different species of crab. We also have only in this area in Cape Canaveral, you have the rock shrimp, and it's delicious. It's probably one of my favorite shrimps.
I love shrimp.
It might all be mental, I don't know, but I really like it. I love shrimp. I can eat shrimp all day, every day. I could. There was a restaurant near my house here a long time ago. They closed up and moved out, but they used to serve a pound of shrimp. Yeah, I forget what it was. I used to go up there 2 or 3 times a week and just eat a whole pound of shrimp and want more. I swear I did.
My
And
friend,
mostly it was, well, I'd always eat the broiled, and that was my favorite. And they had a special spice for it too, so that helped a lot.
So
Yeah.
here in Panama City Beach, because the Gulf is right here and it's always warm, we have gigantic shrimp, gigantic
Yeah, I've
oysters.
seen them. Go
It
see
is
them.
nuts how large the oysters are. You're
It
talking like
is.
the oyster shell is like this big, and the oyster inside of it's the same exact size. And what's crazy is that the restaurant, like 2 minutes down the road from me, Hunt's Oyster Bar, they offer two different kinds of oysters. You can have just their house oyster, or you can have an oyster that they have from locally sourced from somewhere else. It's usually like down to Louisiana. Sometimes they'll have some from Virginia, but they're like itty bitty little babies. So you always get the house ones. I can literally go down here. The dozen raw oysters is like $14. You get half a pound peel and eat shrimp for like another like $10. Man, you're walking out of there with a belly full of meat and a satisfaction under
Speaking of
$30.
speaking of which, have you gotten your oyster shells yet?
No, I keep forgetting. I can literally just go down there and grab them out of the parking lot where the cars are not parking. I know. Actually, I thought about that the other day. I was supposed to order a bunch of those, the tea bags, and I didn't, because those are going to be reusable if you just rinse them off. And
send me a text. Remind me. I got the order. I got them off Amazon, so I'll send you that link.
of the tea bags.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I know, like the oyster shells, like once you're done with them, couldn't you just potentially rinse it out and reuse it?
Yeah.
Exactly. What is that? Oh my god.
What is-
It's the crab alcohol.
Nice.
Green
I don't.
Hey.
crab flavor.
You know, Big Chuck, we're going to see him in a couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks, actually. But Big Chuck, that's what he did his on Master Distillers with goldfish.
How do you do that? Because meat does not have carbs. There's no starch. There's
Flavor. We're talking flavor.
okay, just flavor. Cool. Okay, then that makes sense because I'm like, you can't do that logically.
Yep.
What, Lisa?
They use green crab. They use the University of New Hampshire because they're invasive up here, and so they have to take out so many. So this Tamworth distillery, it's like 20 minutes from me. They made it into that crab trapper. They have beaver musk. They have deer venison. What are the others?
I got a slogan for the beaver. Everybody likes beaver.
What?
What?
Liquor.
Right?
Liquor. I barely know her.
Everybody likes a little beaver.
Everybody likes a little beaver.
Beaver liquor.
It's like vanilla and raspberry.
Beaver.
Really good. The other ones had the blueberry and black truffle. That was really good.
That's awesome, Lisa.
Lisa Lowry had their gin in a spray bottle because it's floral and it's lavender and calendula and.
I love her gin. I absolutely love her gin. I have a bottle in the house. I won't open it because she signed it to Uncle Moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
But I will buy more of it if I see it on a shelf. I love it. It's
I
good.
got corn.
Good corn.
Yeah, delicious.
Tom is baking my t-shirt.
Ooh, honey barbecue bacon and shrimp shish kebab.
Where are we at?
I make some good kebabs. I'm just slowly going through them. Starches, corn is a veggie before 24 hours. Some say it's great. Yada yada yada. Grind some of that hair to corn up and make my first mask out of all the loose. I think this will say kernels.
I think it was the grain after it was dried.
Yep. Yep, there it is, kernels.
You wonder where that line is.
Stones. Oh my gosh, what is my eyeball?
What do you mean, Jerry? You got a few stones.
Well, we were talking about stone crabs, so
Oh. Gotcha.
mushrooms.
Jerry's an avid fisherman, so
She's got it figured out. Got that right off. Ding, ding, ding.
Slurring your text. It's time for a ding, 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 ding.
now I gotta go to the coffee.
Remind me before you come. We'll grill out the honey barbecue bacon shrimp shish kebab. You know what I want to do now? I want to make bacon wrapped chicken wings.
Oh.
Delicious. Or just like wrap a tenderloin in bacon. Because what's better than bacon wrapped in bacon?
Mm.
All right, I'm doing a shot out of Lisa Day's shot glass that she gave me.
Pantyhose doubled.
39
It's got a moose on it.
I'm going to do just a chug of wine because I don't have any liquor. That's why I need to get my still build in the next couple of days, or else I'm just going to start going through withdrawal.
Man, that coffee's good.
Mama B did her first job for me today. She posted our commercial for Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival.
I saw that. Thank you, Mama B. Thank you.
While you're here, if you're still here, I don't know if this was like 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, people come in and out. I come in and out of everything all the time. If you have like a sticker or like a logo or something that you guys have, because I know that you're just like hanging out, like, I don't know, take a photo of your guys' boots that you wear around all the time, and I'll make a little logo for you or something to throw around on everything. Because
I think they do have a logo because they did have some stickers when they went to the Stoner's Ball.
yes, so send me a picture or something, please.
You too.
We want to put you guys on the Moonshiner Shining the Way banner.
Yeah. So the banner that we're getting just has Moonshiner Shining the Way. But as we go to different festivals, I'm just gonna like literally like take stickers or like tape things onto it.
Oh.
So then, because every time it's gonna be different. Not everyone's gonna be involved in every single thing that we do. So.
Right. And that being said, we've already decided that we're going to do a lot more of these fundraisers, not just for Helene and Moonshine festivals and whatnot. There's other festivals we're going to attend, and we're going to raise money to
Not money,
not
but
money,
donations and things.
donations for other causes as well. So we want to keep continuing this and do this for everybody's communities, whether it's North Carolina or Florida or Arkansas, whatever, you know.
It doesn't even have to be a specific community. It could just be like one household. Someone gets in a car accident and can't work while they're waiting for insurance to figure out the logistics of getting them a new car. We can help out with gift cards for groceries, and we can help out with getting electric bills paid or something like that, you know, just whatever.
And that's the the biggest part of Moonshine Shining the Way. For those that you don't know, Morgan's Moonshine Group is a big part of the militia group, which Cassie just showed the shirt, Moonshine Militia, and they're a big part of our group. So the two of us combined, and we created this Moonshine Shining the Way. And we're running with it. Everybody's very supportive of it. I can't tell you all the shiners and all the people that are part of this. North Georgia Still's been a part of it. They're helping. They're donating the 5-gallon still for this cause.
They're not donating. They have donated. It's right over here.
Donated. We have it.
It is in hand. It is happening.
There's so many people involved. Amanda Bryant's involved. North Georgia Stills, like I said, there's a bunch. You know, Ferglander part of it. Morgan's Moonshine. And I know as we progress and go on and do other things, we're not going to have the exact same people all the time. That's why we left the banner the way it was. Just blank, Moonshiner Shining the Way. And then if you have a logo or a sticker or whatever, when we go to these other events, we'll put, and you want to represent and be a part of that. And support us, then we'll put your sticker on the banner.
I sent
That's
it.
the plan.
Actually, what I am planning on doing for this specific event is, well, I mean, obviously everybody knows who North Georgia still is, so, but I'll probably still print it out and create a QR code and put it right there so that people can, when they're coming by where we're at, they can just scan with their camera and go
Right.
directly to each individual thing. So we'll have one out for Moonshine Militia, one for Philbilly, one for North Georgia Stills, one for us. Moonshiners Shining the Way is already on the banner. So yeah, it'd be really cool.
See where somebody was trying to get Home Depot and Lowe's that, like, say Cassie, she has $5, she gives $5. You know, you give $5, I give $5. That buys, you know, two 2x4s. They put it all aside until they get a truckload, and then they just decide somewhere to drop it off.
You're right.
You
That
know,
would be really
plywood and nails and screws.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
another thing is
that'll be a
I asked her, like, I was like, well, we can't
Well-
accept money. We don't want to accept money. Well, why not a gift card from Lowe's? Like, if somebody wants to donate a $10 gift card for Lowe's, cool.
Right.
We'll throw it into the box. It'll get where it needs to go.
You know, you're talking about the building, the rebuilding, and whatnot. Right now, we're at stage 2. I think when we start rebuilding and building these houses and stuff like that, it'll be more of a stage 3.
right.
I
Which
think it
is
was stage 4, 3.5 into 4, because like Damon was saying, is that they need to get land surveyors out there to make sure that the land is okay. Probably like making like a GoFundMe to like hire people to come in to fix the land, if you will, like level it out.
I'm sure the way things are turning out, I'm sure there'll be enough people that donate their time on weekends or take vacation time. I guarantee you, these people are going to come forward and go up there and do it for free. I guarantee it. The way things are turning out, I mean, I've watched convoys of truck after truck after truck after truck going up there.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I love it.
I know that it's pretty cold when Winter Jam happens. Winter Jam happens towards the end of February. I think it's like the 20.
You're way past me on the comments.
Oh wait, well I kind of stopped looking.
For places to drop off, because like if you go with a truck, FEMA tries to stop you, but if you have a name of a person that you're going to, they
Right.
can't stop
Going
you.
to Jerry.
And, yeah, well, that's another. Go there, but people, there's a list of names of people that are in outlying spots of where you can go, because a big truck can't get there. You know,
Right.
they have smaller trucks to get there, and that's their problem. They don't have the trucks to go back and forth.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there's another. That's a whole other problem. Is that's why it was decided to drop off at Maggie
Right.
Valley Company because
Because-
at that point they can just.
After talking to Jason Holden a couple of weeks ago on a podcast, he said that they pretty much got stuff under control. Yes, there's a lot of cleanup and stuff like that, but the community itself has got everything under control. And
that's
they're-
right.
so that's why a good drop-off point is Maggie Valley at Jerry
Yep.
Benson's place, because trucks are able to get in and out of there.
Right.
Yes, and they have an area to store everything because Jerry has offered his whole shop as an area to store stuff. They also have the churches there that are storing stuff, the fire department, everyone there, because they weren't as affected in these areas, like this part of Maggie Valley, as closer to the river. The closer you get to the river, the worse it gets. So
Yeah,
they're
there's something. Yeah.
they're like smack dab in the middle of it all. So if they need to like have people locally come in with their trucks and take it over here and then like have a side by side go up a mountain, cool.
One of the things that FEMA's trying to use for an excuse is I'm coming in with my excavator and I'm fixing the road so trucks can get in there. Now FEMA is complaining that I didn't fix the road enough, and it's condemned road now, and they're trying to pull out the roads.
I would just say What do you mean condemned road? The road was washed away. There is no road here anymore. So, egg on your face. You can't condemn something that does not exist anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. That's one of the problems I'm running into. I'm hearing on my
Yeah.
Morning call shots.
business.
FEMA doesn't have the authority to do that, though. They are still they're not a part of the government. They're not a part of the county. They're not a part of anybody who's doing any sort of anything.
When
The
it
only
comes
thing
down
they can
to
go
it,
and do is write an X on
when it comes
building.
down to it, even if they are, when it comes down to it, the sheriff's department has rule over everything.
And they're not going to do anything.
The local sheriffs can tell them, "Kiss my ass, get the fuck out. We got this."
Yep.
And that's what they've been doing.
How they said, you know, if you don't have a name of somebody to go to, FEMA's trying to steal your stuff. You know, no, you can't get in there. You can leave it right here at our drop-off center, and there won't be any problem.
Right.
And names of people that can take stuff in these towns.
That's cool, Mama B. Make sure you share that over to Cassie, and we want to get that on our banner for Ozark Moonshine Music Festival.
Yep.
Well, Randy, I'll tell you this. When I first started off with this and started getting serious and looking into distilling and opening up a distillery, yada yada, create a label.
Wait, this is his very next comment. Michaela.
Oh, okay. I love it, Mark.
No. You know what's really funny? I actually have something that I could just deem as Shadow. I could put Shadow Morgan in it. I actually, so back when I was making like all of like the things with like out the faces, I could just put these as Shadow. I could invert this and then just put Shadow Morgan in it, and it would be really funny. Let me see if I can find this.
That's awesome.
That's my sticker.
What's that, Lisa?
I said, you have my
Yeah.
sticker.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Where is it? It's right here somewhere. I left my ears on.
No.
The one I told him not to drink, it says Elixir of Doom. Don't use don't use that one.
Where the hell is the sticker?
I want an Elixir of Doom. It's hilarious. Okay, let me see if I can do this real fast, because that would be really cool.
Elixir of Doom. Drink at your own risk.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, that's not the one you want to use.
Invert this.
What?
How do I? It's like,
This is cool. This sticker.
The graphic, anyway.
That's cool.
Which, when I worked road,
And
I was in the ditch, and every time I was in the ditch, I was looking at what was growing outside the ditch, and I was grabbing stuff and drying it. My 4-leaf clovers.
I got a shitload of 4-leaf clovers. I'm gonna be a lucky son of a bitch.
Every one
Where's that, honey?
Every one of those 4-leaf clovers will have my thumbprint in it. If you look really close, it'll have my thumbprint, because that's how I
Funny.
come out. Is
I
So
remember you being on other lives earlier in the spring and summer. You talking about how many 4-leaf clovers you're finding. I didn't think anything of it, and then I get the whole package of 4-leaf clovers. There must be 10, 15 of them in there.
Mama B has like 40 of them coming to her, and
Oh my God!
I sent them to Belgium. I've sent them to China. I've sent them all over. At least 100 a year. I made my 100 this year. I send them everybody that sent me stickers, like Scott Thompson. He's got them coming. Dave Dance, he's got some coming to him.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I sent some to him. Who else? Trying to think who else I've gotten stickers from. Everybody that sent me stickers, I sent them 4-leaf clovers.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm trading. I don't have anything to trade.
Hey,
I don't.
here, Jamie.
I can figure out how to. I'm going to create a Shadow Morgan right now. That's great.
That's awesome. That's cool shit. That's good stuff.
That's what I'm trading for stickers. Anybody that sends me stickers, I trade them 4-leaf clovers.
We need all the luck we can get. All
Yeah.
of
Mom was in the hospital, and I was waiting for her to come out of surgery. I used to hand them out outside the hospital as people went in, and whatever I had left for the day, I'd give them to the lady at the reception office and just let her hand them out.
Hell
And
yeah.
look on people's face, they really enjoy that. That means something to them, and either they have
Sure.
it, or, you know.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Good luck.
I know. If I'm not going to use them, I'm not going to pick them.
I mean, we say that all the time to each other. Always say, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You know? Here's a 4-leaf clover. Good luck.
People have never seen one, or I never find one. And the lady in Belgium, I sent her a picture of it before I picked it, and then the 4-leaf clover after it was dry. So she has a picture of it in the wild, and then
Nice.
the 4-leaf clover.
I know as a kid and growing up in Missouri, we used to look for them, and we'd find them once in a while, but not like what you're finding.
Every year, I gave them away at powwows, at the hospitals. I send them to folks to give away. It's a blessing. I'm not going to pick them if I'm not going to use them.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. I love it. I was going through this box that you sent me, and I was like, what's this? Oh, 4-leaf clovers. Then everything chimed in when, I heard you talking about it on other podcasts. I've been finding 4-leaf clovers.
Mama B has Clover Shine, so I
Yeah.
got her, and I thought maybe she could put her little business card in each of them sleeves.
When I used to raise bees, that was my honey. It was clover honey.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh man, that clover honey! I'll tell you what. There's only one out of the honey that I like better than clover honey. That's orange blossom.
Oh,
This orange blossom here in Florida. Oh my god, that stuff is so good.
I made an
But
orange.
it's also very expensive.
I made an orange blossom perfume once. It was only like, I don't know, it was very little in a vial for my grandmother, the grandmother of my kids. And she had the orange tree, and I kept stealing her blossoms as they were, falling off. I'd steal them, and I made a smell out of it. No, that smelled so good. That and Lily of the Valley. I think Lily of the Valley is my favorite. And
I know one of the first. I ran the potato mash. I don't know 4 or 5 times before I tried a honey, and I used some of my honey that I had from years ago. Honey never goes bad.
no,
It might crystallize, but it never goes bad. And I made a honey shine. I fucked it up. I was a newbie, didn't know what the hell I was doing. My regular potato shine was taking 2 weeks to ferment. I was expecting the same with the honey shine. 2 weeks later, I go to run it. It wasn't even ready. It wasn't even close to being ready. I got like a half a quart total. Yeah, that was a lot of money down the drain, but we live and we learn, and That that reiterates why I started Morgan's Moonshine group is I started going to other groups to learn stuff about moonshine, how to make it, blah blah blah. And a lot of times I would ask a question, I got criticized, and I was like, "Well, shit, dude, I was just asking a question. I don't know. I'm glad you know, but I don't know. That's why I asked the question." But at the same time, nobody likes to get cussed out and called stupid, blah blah blah. So that's why I started Morgan's Moonshine Group, is because I didn't want, everybody starts at some point. We all start new. We don't know, blah blah blah, and we're going to ask questions. We want to ask questions. We don't feel stupid when we do ask questions. So anybody, there's never ever a stupid question. I talked about this on Phil Billy's podcast last night. Um, there really isn't. We all started somewhere, and I can tell you when I first started, I had some of the stupidest questions. But like I said, I got slammed on it about it. I didn't like it. I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't want to be a part of that group anymore. So when you come in here and you ask a question, you're new at this, or even if you're not even making moonshine, you're just curious and want to know a question, ask. Feel free. There's been several questions that have been asked multiple times. And there's been times like, oh God, this question again. But you know what? I'm going to answer honestly and sincerely, just like I did the first time.
It's because we have people joining in all the time.
Exactly. We're all newbies at one point. We all started, and one day we decided we're going to make moonshine. And when you start off, you don't know shit. You can go on Google, you can research, you're going to learn a little bit about this and that and the other, but until you actually start doing it and talking to people that have done it for years, it goes back to if I only knew then what I know now kind of thing. You're getting those answers now if you ask. So don't hesitate to ask. That's all I want to say. Please feel free to ask.
I'm learning what you guys actually do, because I was always the gatherer, the lugger, the toter, the water bringer, and all that stuff. But I didn't get to run. He ran at night, and I had young kids. So I went home at night.
Right.
I all day for him doing all that stuff, but I didn't really get to run much. And so now I'm learning what you guys do. I knew the beginning, I know when to pick time, and I know all that, but
that's cool. Thanks for sharing that. No, that's awesome. Exactly. You just learn by just listening. And I've learned so much just by listening to how other people do their runs and what kind of run they're doing and what they did and how the process, what they use for yeast. So you learn a lot just by listening. But at the same time, don't hesitate to ask. If you have a question, ask.
I'm going to be like Cassie when I finally get a still to go do something. I'm going to be like Cassie and record everything, and
there you go.
Do her thing.
I'm literally set up because everybody that I've been talking to, everybody knows what they're doing. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I can't wait.
My first run, I'm be like, oh, look, everything went right. How did that happen? Because I asked questions and I wasn't afraid.
My boyfriend says he'll buy me a still, but it's like I gotta wait until next summer now. It's too cold here.
Well, if you had a heating element in it and you were able to connect it somewhere where it wouldn't blow your breakers, you could just do it inside.
Yeah, I don't know. I live in an old camp.
FEMA's there for audit any disaster, but they have no jurisdiction. You're right, Mark.
Right, but you got to fight it out with them, because they're going to.
Well, you just got to tell them point blank. And just like a lot of those sheriffs did in North Carolina, they're like, move on.
Yeah.
I do too, Mark or Randy. I do too. I hope she has time too.
Randy, if you slip her a little bit more money, she'll do it faster. People love being tipped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
cool, Randy. Glad to hear it.
trying to tip a woman though. I don't know.
Who sent you the funniest video for the kids? I got no way. I gotta see this.
It's just like shipping. If you want expedited services, you have to pay a little bit more to get it there faster, right? So if you want Michaela to work on your project a little bit faster, you have to give her an incentive. Please make my stickers. Okay, cool.
I'm not going.
Check back in a month. What if I give you a little bit more money? All right, check back in 2 days.
Come on,
Bada bing, bada boom.
slowly getting kicked out of my spot by the dogs. They're all sliding in, sliding me over onto the edge.
Oh, that's so funny. Jamie just sent me a video of the kids, and it's hysterical. I wish I could. Cassie, I'll share it with you. You can share it with the group, okay? It's funny.
Mark, I sent you the shadow. It's quite hilarious because it's very like it's obviously Mark.
Oh, there it is. Sent the video. Oh, I said that. I don't have it.
You have that picture of the two of them. You could have Mark and then make the other Mark looking over his shoulder.
There you go.
Oh dear Lord, Jamie. Oh, looks like he's about to have nightmares for the rest of the show. Okay.
That's funny as hell.
To that.
Jamie, do you mind if we share that? It is hysterical. I love it.
I am not a farmer. Is a cover crop like something that you plant like when you're not planting other things like off season?
Well, now, I didn't hear the question.
Mark said we plant red clover for cover crop. What that? Oh, great for bees. I don't know what that means though. Like, what is a cover crop?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a cover crop. You just said that. You hit the nail on the
I
head.
explained it.
Basically, yeah.
My
You
brain
don't want
works good.
to grow the same crop every year in the same place. That's why
Correct.
a lot of farmers are growing corn one year, the next year they're growing soybean or something else.
You deplete nutrients and it won't grow. Crap.
Exactly. So
Cycle.
Well, it's the three sisters. You have corn, beans, and pumpkin. If
Yep.
you put them all in the same row, the corn grows up, the beans grow on it. You pick the beans. As the corn grows up, the pumpkin grows up on it, and you get the pumpkins. So the Indians used it. It's three sisters. You
I'm
plant them,
about to do that.
and they use each other.
The thing I saw in Missouri a lot was they would only do two. They wouldn't do the three. They always
What
wondered.
kind of beans? What kind of beans?
Or whatever you like for a bean. You can use peas. Peas are really good for your soil because they have a lot. But it's
Beans,
It was-
corn.
and pumpkins, like
in
swap,
Missouri,
yellow.
when they did the two, it was either actually
Squash.
they did do three, but they would do corn. The next season would probably be soybean and or peas.
Peas grow early, so kind of like weigh down your corn because they're so early
So
season, so your corn has time to stand up and withhold them.
it's amazing.
But crop of peas, you guys have a bigger
You're
season.
skipping ahead.
Share that, Cassie. Share that video. Jamie just said we can share it.
Yeah, well, we got to get through these comments first.
Okay.
Great for bees. Cover crop is great for bees. I've always had a good eye for four-leaf clovers and arrowheads. Curtis, fantastic.
Yes.
Mama Bee's back.
Come back.
Have you ever thrown in the oats in your potato shine? Just curious what the outcome would be.
I haven't,
Never done
but I have had that recommended so it would make it smoother. But honestly, it's pretty smooth as it is. I've never done the oats. I want to. One of these days I will, but after I do another, I got 2 more runs of this potato to do the way I normally do it. Then I'm going to go do some corn. But that's an idea. And I also had a gentleman that's very, very, very talented at his skill. I met him when Alfredo and I went down to Bartow. He's a bartender, and he makes his own mix.
It's a mixologist.
He's a mixologist, but he makes his own remedies as far as herbs and different stuff to add to these drinks. And I'll tell you what, the man is spot on. And he recommended that with my potato that I do a rye with the potato.
Continuing on. Lisa, don't tell me you love rocks and crystals. If so, then me and you are beyond connected. By the way, I need y'all just to tell me what Gatorade I need to be drinking when Mercury is doing its thing in the microwave. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you got all kinds of rocks. Just out of my yard.
Just saying, if you collect rocks, usually that's a sign of being autistic. I collect things too, like that. So
Son is autistic.
it's a flavor of autism.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
Everybody has it.
Where are we?
Jason, so Mama B used old-fashioned oats. Quaker.
Okay.
Her
So
tea.
Quaker, gotcha. I understand. Got it.
We love a good remedy for night sweats.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Red
Huh.
clover. I almost sent you my red clover, but I didn't want to insult your wife. You know, menopause for you.
Listen, I'm not even in menopause, and I have night sweats. So
Red clover, yes.
My wife passed that, so we're good.
But the night sweats, they get you. You know, that lasts. I didn't want to insult your wife. I'm sorry. It came out really.
listen, I will accept a plot of your land for corn. I'm saying that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Like, because
It
like
would
you know how
be
like
awesome.
obviously you have seasons for things. So like we just got through
Especially
peach
since-
season.
I'm getting ready to start running a lot of corn, so I'm all about that, Randy. I love it. Love the idea.
Everybody misses Jamie and her brood and her
Oh,
young
awesome.
parents.
Awesome, you got it. That's awesome. I love this. This is funny.
Agriculture, Red County decision. Yes, please do it right, so then nobody gets arrested for growing corn illegally or making everybody else's crops different because you decided to grow something and it pollinated into somebody else's yard.
They will. They do cross pollinate.
You have to keep our 3 rows at least of one type. The bees, they have a little thing they do. If you know bees, you had bees.
Yep.
The bees have a little thing that they do when they're flying and they're going in between. They have like a rhythm and 3 rows at least for the bees to make their rhythm.
In a couple of weeks, I will show you the cross pollination for my aloe plants because every year this happens. We get so many bees in our yard because it grows so fast that the weeds are there, and I will literally open the back door and there's just hundreds of bees back there. But I have like 11 aloe plants, probably more than that over here, and every year one of them, just the main one, freaking blooms off. And it's so pretty because the one down the street has already bloomed, so I know mine's gonna bloom soon. So cool.
JB.
And it's all because of cross pollination from the bees. Love it.
Pollinate them yourself if you get up there and play with it.
Jamie, I'm sorry you're going through that, honey. I'm sorry. I've been through it on the other side too many times. I'm sorry.
I need that. So I want you to send me all you know about things you know, Lisa, because I have night sweats as well.
There you go. See there?
Yeah. By the way, Lisa, if you know anything about ADHD, because I can't seem to keep on my medicines either. I'm supposed to be on medicines. Oh, and I also I know somebody who has severe bipolar disorder who keeps refusing to go on medication. So it'd be great
You
if
know,
maybe Lisa
really?
could message me about some things that I could send her way. Because
Oh, her way. Oh, okay.
not you, Amy. Actually, she hasn't messaged me in a while, so I may have to be calling the NOLA department here soon. Hold on.
I think I sent it to you, Mark. It's a book, the Herbal Remedies book that's online. It doesn't.
No, I already have it. I have several of them.
Yeah, I sent one around that was online. All the pages to the book. I don't know if I sent it to you. Tom Crum, he sent it to everybody too. Once
All right, whatever.
I don't know if he did or not, but if I recognize it, I'd probably delete it because I already have it.
Yep, it's a good book, and
I have several. I have several.
I'll send it to Mama B. It's all online. It doesn't download to your phone. Usually those PDF things, they download to your phone, take up space. I hate those. This one doesn't, but it's the whole book online and herbal remedies, ancient.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I have it.
I'll,
I have it in book form and on internet.
yep, I'll send it to Mama B. I like it because you can look up your ailment, or you can look up the herb. So, if you have menopause and night sweats, you can look up menopause, night sweats. You can look up crankiness. You can look up hair loss or, migraines, cramps, all those things. You can just look them up. I'll send it to Mama B. When I was going through it, I went to GNC and they had Dong Quai and Royal Bee Jelly. It helped me a lot. GNC, like $11, $12 for a
All
bottle.
right. I'm gonna play the video of Jamie's children. Oh Lord, the wee barons. All right, here it goes. As soon as he realized it was a mask, he's like, "Oh, it's fine." But at first, he's like, "Oh, I may crap my pants. I may crap my pants right now."
Really? Keep going way ahead. Oh. Okay. No, you're right, Drummond. I want to comment on this. That's why we're talking about. When Randy was talking about doing this half acre for each individual, so you're talking somebody wants to do a blue corn. They're going to be side by side. That's why what we're talking about. So I'm concerned about what's going to cross pollinate with more than others, yada yada, and how far apart you have to keep them. So there might be somebody that, like Randy's talking about, these moonshiners get together and come forward and they want a half acre of corn. Randy could probably do, this guy wants a blue corn. Well, so does this guy. Guess what? That's cool. That's why we're trying to work this out and whatnot. And so then how far away do I have to plant my yellow dent corn versus my blue hoppy corn? So
Thing to look into is how far your bees travel. How far do bees travel?
well, when it comes to bee, like Cassie, we talked about it a minute ago, is about the bees. I used to raise bees.
Mhm.
Bees travel 1 mile from their hive.
Okay.
So a mile is quite a bit of difference. So if you
Yeah.
got bees,
Yeah.
but there's also other insects that pollinate, not to mention just the air itself. You know, the wind blowing is the pollen's gonna go over here and pollinate. So yeah, there's so many variables in place, and that's why it's kind of a touchy subject.
Well, that's why I wondered when he asked me about it, that you had to keep them separate. And
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at is how far. Okay, so Randy, you plan on using this plot for blue hoppy corn. You plan on using this plot for Jimmy Red. That's kind of how you have to set it up. But
Right.
then again, it still may cross pollinate.
that's why when he asked me, he's like, you're the plant lady. And I'm like, I really don't know. I really don't. I know
You
you have,
know, my
but
both I have 2 degrees in horticulture. One's in landscape design, the other was propagation. And a lot of that I don't remember that I learned, but I do have the resources. I kept all my books and all that. So, but um, you know, to go back to what Drummondson was talking about was it's very little, but yet it varies from species to species. So that's kind of it's still an iffy situation, and I want to touch base and let Randy know all the ins and outs.
I'll have to look into it and see what I can find out too. I can't see the comments. I gotta turn my phone down.
Well, I'll read it to you. Randy asks, he says, Cassie Lotus, what kind of Wi-Fi camera would work for long distance video on someone's phone, and I'll have a motion sensor for critter control, etc. There's a
But
bunch of them out there.
renovation.
You know who would be a good person to contact for that? Would probably be Roger.
Yeah,
He has cameras. I'm not sure if they're Wi-Fi or they might be Wi-Fi or like cellular,
they are. They are.
satellite or
he and I,
something.
he and I have talked about that, and his Wi-Fi is so iffy, but he does have Wi. That's why I know that's why he's using Wi-Fi
Don't
Yeah,
buy
people have.
for his deer cameras.
What, Lisa?
don't buy outdoor innovations. It's the muddy camera. I have them, and they tried to take $600 out of the bank account.
Holy
And
shit!
if you use them, your bank will shut them off for fraud.
They
Wow.
have to be like some sort of like, oh, if you pay monthly for our service, but we want your money up front kind of service, that's not cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there that you don't need all that. There's so many out there.
Yeah, just don't buy those. Don't go to Walmart and buy them.
Listen,
Order them online.
the
And
video that we
these are-
just played, yeah, don't buy that crap. It's stupid. If you are paying for a service, it better be no more than $5 a month for that.
yeah,
That is reasonable.
it's like $5
$600. Anyways,
They can send you a bunch of pictures.
pictures are great. Listen, Delaney held that down. She was like, no, no. But Michael was like,
He was
and then as soon as he saw it was fake, he grabbed it and he was like, I'm good, y'all.
yeah,
I'm good.
that was
No,
awesome.
hilarious. It's got to be
Oh,
shot
Lord.
time.
It has to be.
Again, I'm gonna end up finishing this coffee
I'm drinking wine, so there's no shots. It's just drinking wine.
right here. Here's another shot of coffee.
I'll do another gummy.
No.
Well, you know what?
I
In
read
this
up-
part of Florida, we have a lot of wind, so
Lisa, I read up on that. I could be stoned for 3 days. No, I don't want that.
gaming cameras. If you mean like, okay, so when you say gaming cameras, I think of like computer gaming because I mean, look at me. Really? Look at my computer. I play games, not game like game cameras, like going out and hunting like game cameras. So
You passed up one of the comments.
I said I
Well,
already addressed that.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yes.
Thanks, Joe-san, for elaborating.
And I said that the wind here in this northern part of Florida, which is where Randy lives, the wind is a lot higher than where it is down south. It doesn't matter how far inland you are. The wind up here is nuts. Like, especially like my 2-year-old dog is afraid of wind. He's not even 2. Do you know what that means? He doesn't go outside during the day. He only goes outside. He doesn't go outside unless it is dark. I'm talking pitch black.
It cracks me up because he is as big as I am.
He's almost 100 pounds. He is half Great Pyrenees, but he is literally afraid of everything during the day. The wind, the sounds of the cars.
He might not see great. As a breed, they're supposed to be out there at night. His night.
Yes, you need to give him some gummies at night.
No, what I need to do is I need to give him calming medicine before I leave during the day so he can just sleep the whole day. Anyways.
Tractor Supply has a CBD treat for dogs. It's pain and discomfort, but it does kind of chill them out.
I have that. I got that for Maverick because he's old.
Yeah.
He is.
Maggot.
Yeah. But yeah, Holland doesn't go outside. The only time that he's really active is at midnight. We call it the midnight zoomies.
Well, Great Pyrenees are meant to guard the flocks, and they're meant to guard at night when nobody is moving around.
Exactly. He does. He goes in and out. We have a dog door. Thank God. He goes in and out all night long. But I wear earplugs at night, and Pearson snores so loud that he can't tell when he's going in and out. So, hey. But yeah, he runs in and out as he pleases. It's great. But during the day, I'm like, please go outside. Just go outside. And he walks outside, and he like hears like the wind, or like, and he's just like, nope, goodbye. He's inside. He doesn't want anything to do with it.
It bothers their ears. They have wicked good hearing.
I thought about getting him noise canceling little headphones to put on his ears. I tried earlier. I actually got him to go outside because my mom does a lot of crocheting and knitting, and she made me a couple of like cardigans, and she made me ear muffs for one, like a headband. And I put it on him earlier, and he went outside, and he was like, "This is okay."
Bothers their ears. They're meant to hear at a distance, because if something's gonna threaten the flock, you know.
Yeah. So he got a little bit. He was at ease when I did that, but I'm gonna get him some noise canceling headphones now. Screw it. He's gonna look like he's going to the racetrack to watch NASCAR. He's gonna be like, heck yeah, left turn, big old 7-Eleven. We'll love it. All right. Anyways. To another buddy's field for half an acre, but depending on using large space.
My old dog.
Randy, it's a little bit too late to get really, really serious.
Yep.
Message us your plans.
He's
and
I sent Randy a link.
I see corn. It's a big lumpy knob. It has the juice. Can't imagine a wonderful thing.
Randy, I just sent you a link, Randy.
Randy, we're too far gone for you to explain anything. You can come on here, but you can be talking and we'll be like,
He's doing voice text, so he's just saying things.
Yes, that is exactly what I do. Oh my god, this is exactly why everyone looks at me like I'm weird. Like after they like talk to me, because I'm like, I'm using voice to text. And my husband, I'm using voice to text.
Too wound up.
It's not just a gummy and a shot, Shadow. I don't see you using your new Facebook thing. Or I gave him a whole new persona thingy that he can use. This way I can assure my clients that I invest in the cornfield with less issues. I'll leave it upgraded in my weapon package. I think that is a very cute idea, very demure, very mindful idea that you want to have cameras on everyone's corn.
Dude, that'd be awesome. How's my
Yeah.
corn doing today?
Watch your corn grow, yeah. But it seems like that might be like more of an endeavor that you can actually do because you're in an area that doesn't have like that whatever. So you'll have to like get like someone like Starlink out there to help you expand your Wi-Fi coverage on your land, in which they will, because Starlink is created by Elon Musk, and that is a company that has been created to bring Wi-Fi to areas that don't have a lot of connectivity, if you will. Google tried to do a certain kind of program back 12 years ago, and my ex-boyfriend was involved with it, and they did their launch in Australia, and it did not lift off the ground, which is hilarious because it was weather balloons taking Wi-Fi compatibility software up into the sky. So that's a tale for another time, friends. If you would like to know about that, please message me. Anyway, so get with Starlink. Starlink might be able to come out and make your whole area of land compatible for Wi-Fi, and that's what you need. And so that's exactly something that Ozark Moonshine Music Festival has done. They've gotten with a company that has gone out and created Wi-Fi compatibility for the whole entire festival ground.
Which will allow us to go live.
Yes.
Saturday.
We will be live while we're there. It'll probably be spread during the day. I might just go live on my phone and be like, hi friends, how's it going? But yeah. Randy, you might have to just contact somebody to come out, survey your land, and put up like little baby cell phone towers, if you will, for Wi-Fi.
That's pretty good, Mark.
Verizon and AT&T are like,
oh my god,
I would say like the monarch. They are the monarch of cell phone plans. Only the ritzy dukes and whatever have AT&T and Verizon. Then there's us peasants, right? We have Sprint, Walmart Mobile, T-Mobile. Wait, Sprint's not a thing anymore, right? We all have T-Mobile. We have the cheapest stuff, so we might not be able to use this kind of plans, Shadow Mark.
I have AT&T.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't. You have that Walmart Mobile. Don't lie to me. I've seen your plan.
No. Really? You better check again.
It might be a partner of AT&T, but it is that Walmart.
No, it's AT&T.
You signed up at Walmart?
Walmart was years ago. Your mom couldn't get calls, so I dropped them because your mom kept missing calls.
I know you have Xfinity.
Your mom is on call 24/7, so I had to make sure she was available. So I went with AT&T. And we never had a problem.
You have that Xfinity internet though, and Xfinity has been fouling. I switched over to WoW. I've been on the WoW internet services and YouTube TV for 3 months, and they sent me a $300 gift card. Look at that.
So, did you check out this last comment that I highlighted?
The Browning cameras, right? Or this one?
No, I have highlighted. It's on the screen.
I sent you a video of our dogs getting into the edibles.
That we have to see.
I make my own if you get the.
She sent it. She said, "Nope, nope. That's no, I did not get. Wait, I said Mark. See, yeah, Jamie. If you want anything to be shown or seen, you have to send it to me. Please send it to me.
Kathy.
By the way, I've saved this magical video, and I love your boxer dog. I love boxers because they look so dopey. But
I can't see half the comments. They're going so quick.
I know. Elon Musk is charging over $600. Yeah, well, it might be worth it if you have people investing on your property for the corn. $600 might be worth it because it's just that's 1 year you might see that money back. If not, you might be a little negative. But 5 years in the future, you'll be ahead.
I can't believe it about a shine.
Listen, predators are the same thing as corn. Corn is a predator to some other stuff, right?
I've
Corn
never.
cross-pollinates, and it
Yeah, but not near as much as others. Like that's why I was pointing out about the
It's
tomatoes earlier. Tomatoes pollinates with anything and everything.
Let me tell you this. Tomatoes,
No,
the flowers, they pollinate and they catch on to the alligators' backs. And they crawl across in the
pollinate
water and they go to the
any
corn.
and everything. But corn is
imagine?
different. You're right.
What if I just made up some lore about alligators helping cross-pollination of plants and causing a world global chaos madness?
Like we don't have problems enough.
Right. Yeah, the outdoor innovations, Walmart, Muddy Matrix. It's a bad one. Those are the ones that tried to take the money out.
Yeah.
And our bank put them for fraud. We ended up they made us get another card, because they closed right down on that card. They wouldn't let them take it out anymore.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be right
it's
back,
like-
y'all. I gotta get something for a drink, so I'll be
Yes.
right back.
So, Mark, go on your way. We'll talk about you while you're gone. Mark decided that he was going to book his Ozark Moonshine Music Festival, like his ticket to get out there, because he's flying. I'm going to pick him up at the airport and drive in. It works out because for him, if he were to drive out there, he'd have to drive the 6 hours to me and then the 10 to 11 hours to no. I do well driving on my own anyways. So I told him, fly in, I'll pick you up, whatever, right? He booked it on some website that you can order cheap tickets on. I think it's called like Just Fly or whatever. And it says on the website that if you order the tickets and you cancel in 24 hours, you can get all your money back. There might be a $75 charge though for fees.
Yep, chasing it down.
Which is fine. Cool, whatever. So the ticket that he found was almost $400 and he hadn't even bought the checked baggage. So it would have been another like $150 on top of it. So we're talking at this point $550. And so I was like, well, did you look? There's another airport in Orlando. It's called Sanford International. It's the northern part of Orlando. From his house, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get to. But still, Allegiant flies out there because Allegiant flies from small town to small town, right? It is so convenient and so perfect that Allegiant flew out the exact day that he needs to go to Little Rock, Arkansas, and the exact day that he needs to come back. Literally, in their non-stop flights. So he leaves at like 11:30 and he gets there not even 2 hours later. And then with the flights that he originally booked, the flight for him to go back, it was supposed to be like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's an hour drive from where we're at to get back to Little Rock, Arkansas. So we have to leave at 3:30 in the morning. I was like, whoa, let me see if I can find something better. And I did. I was like, look, Allegiant flies nonstop there. The day that you need to be there, you'll be there at 11:30 in the morning. It'll give me plenty of time to get up there. And then his flight back doesn't leave until, I think the flight leaves back at 11:30.
Yeah.
So we have time to get up, have breakfast, drive out there. Listen, I'm going to go and inspect my future wedding chapel out there. Wait to see those videos.
Now it's Buffalo Trace.
I've never
You
opened a champagne bottle. And this is the Fireball?
It's not carbonated, so it's not going to pop. You'll be fine. You just twist it off and pull it out.
Oh.
It's not carbonated, so it's not going to do up news. So I thought that I was going to get married in Salt Lake City. And then I found Arkansas. And I must tell you, the wedding venues in Arkansas.
A lot of people don't know that about Arkansas.
I cannot. So I was telling her that the day that I drop you off at the airport on Sunday, I'm actually diverting an hour out of my way just to look at this.
Arkansas is a very beautiful country. Can't say enough good about it. Every time I go through there, I'm in awe every time.
Get the little basket
No.
on.
You do not understand. No. So I'm looking at one of the chapels. They have these chapels in 4 different areas of Arkansas. This one's the most southern one. It's not the one that I want to go to, but it's still beautiful. The one that I want to go to is in the part of Arkansas that has snow. But I just I'm just going to share my screen because this is insane. This is exactly what I wanted, and I was thinking like that I had to go to Alaska for it. I'd go to Alaska for it in a heartbeat.
There's a little church in the Grand Tetons that's absolutely beautiful.
I have seen it, but I want a glass chapel. Do you see this?
Glass.
This is in Arkansas.
Oh man.
That's just during.
Looking at it.
Hold on. Let me see if I can actually find like the winter, the snow one. It's insane. Oh.
Woo. National Cathedral. That's kind of what that looks like.
I don't need like a cathedral or anything, but what I need is like a bunch of windows, and I mean like yellow. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can't share that.
Yeah, that little church in the Tetons, that ain't half grand enough. That's a different level.
Do you see this?
Yes, it's awesome.
Oh my God. We don't care about the seating. We care about the outside. Look at that. What is just. Look at that.
It's awesome.
Oh my God. Look at those. Wow. I feel bad for Harrison. He doesn't have to say in it. It's happening. It was like Snowy Canyon or that's the guy who designed them. Snowy Canyon, where we walk everyone down on mules, or Glass Chapels. Love it. Straight Talk is actually Verizon. Ha.
Bam, bam. Hey, Mike.
Corn needs water, sunshine, and as much nitrogen as you're able to get it as often as you can apply it. Enough nitrogen. Yes. Oh, you Oh, okay. I know. He's got the yeah. I was trying not to give him the attention.
You don't know how much that throw that in the box. I'm like, that'll make Cassie smile. And she's like, all right, attention.
I loved it. That was great. We did a good thing there.
I have to say this about pugs, Jamie. Apparently they have asthma.
I've taken enough notes that my pen is finally running out. Okay. At the end of the year, I'm going to publish some of my notes that I've kept track of through all.
I'm going to be embarrassed, aren't I?
Some of them are hilarious.
I knew it. Lisa Day's going to put me on the spot.
I was actually just in Harbor Freight today. I actually had to buy still.
Because I have a year's worth of notes.
I have to make threads in the still for certain things. So now I have my tap. Oh, sorry, I forgot the microphone's up here. I had to buy a tap and die thing because I have to make threads in the still. So I'll be struggling out there on Tuesday. See ya. Harbor Freight.
I'm gonna learn.
My friend is back.
Thing.
Hey, Mike. Welcome back.
Arkansas has one of the two double state cities, West Memphis, Arkansas, and Tennessee, and then there are Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas. Just saying. Yeah. We know this. If you're in the Kansas City of Kansas, you're not really a Kansas City person.
Well, there is
at
a Kansas City, Kansas, and there's a Kansas City, Missouri. So
I'd like to explain to see if anyone else wants to invest in fertilizer, etc., and share the results, or maybe just them.
Coming into the spring, people are more interested in planting the corn. Right now, everybody's trying to come into winter. And
yeah, it's a little bit harder now since everything's going a little sideways for the agriculture stuff.
It'll be more of a draw because everybody will be thinking that way.
Jamie, I'm going to add these two here. This pug looks hilarious. Uno momento, I must go grab more alcohol, and I have to pee again. And yes, we'll get back to these comments. We were... Mike, how is Big Easy's birthday bash thing going on? I got the videos. I'll play them in like 2 seconds.
well,
When you said that you sent that to Randy, you sent it to me. So if Randy hasn't seen it, maybe that's because.
Are you talking to Mark?
Yes.
Mark, you're sending the wrong things to people.
When you sent that link to Randy, mine went off. So I got the message. So you might not have sent it to Randy. You sent it to me.
Oh.
Maybe. He's saying he didn't see the link, so.
Oh, okay. My bad, Randy. I'm sorry, buddy.
I got an extra one.
It's gonna start up front.
Sorry.
I was just checking.
Getting checks, checking stuff out.
I heard it ding when you said you sent him a link, but I didn't look until just now.
All right. I'll make sure I send it to him. My bad, Randy. I want edibles. Leave me alone.
I took 2 of them already.
Oh my God. I did a half one and I'm fine.
They are good. That's why I was like, hey, you might want to, test these out a little bit.
No, I sent it to Randy. I sure did. Just showing it right here. I did. There we go. Cassie, you're not sharing the videos of the pug eating the animals?
Somebody sent me a little video of a little pug dog today, and it says, "Hello, you fucking amazing thing," and it just goes off
Yeah.
about how good you are. You're supposed to send it to your friends, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's a pug, and he's looking at the camera like, he's so cute.
All right, first video. A pug.
Sleepy. Just sleepy.
The
He-
black.
Yeah,
The
it's another dimension.
Maverick.
Like him.
There you go. Give those to Maverick.
This dog. He does not snore, but he gives a big blip. Give him a second. Give him a second. He'll do the blip. Give me a blip. Give me a blip. Give the blip.
Do it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
He's like, no, not today.
Where Arkansas has one of the two double state cities with Memphis, Arkansas, and Tennessee, and then Tennessee, Missouri, and Kansas. Just saying. Okay, got you, buddy.
Promise he loves me.
Way back when we used to get hash in these like pound things, gold stamp on. And a friend of mine's Doberman ate a bunch of hash, and he was in a wheelchair, so he didn't move quickly, And the dog got sick. By the time he get to where the Doberman got sick, the little eagle came in and ate it, and so then he got high. So we had like two dogs laying there going, so funny. And he couldn't get to him in time because, he was in a wheelchair for a lot of years. It was the
We have
funniest.
a second video of said pug.
Look who got into Daddy's edibles. Somebody's high. Missy? You're high. Look at them eyes. Yeah. Stay out of my edibles, girl.
You're fucked up, girl.
He's like,
Can you imagine?
Poor dog. That poor dog. He's going through hell right now.
He's already looking in each direction, but now the whites are red.
Yeah.
Oh, he's ready.
Jamie, I'll have to send you that one pug going, good fucking morning. It looks just like
Am I in?
Hey.
How you doing, Randy?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Is it morning already? No, it's still night.
I heard her say good morning. I looked at the clock not the good morning where she was at. Good morning. I'm behind on the shop, y'all.
Hey, Mark, I thought about doing a trivia tonight, but I'm not prepared, so we just came on here just to bullshit, do shots, have a good time. Talk about Ozark Moonshine Festival coming up and whatnot.
He's
So,
real. I
I
promise
wish
he's
I could
real.
I tell you, I was thinking about To Me for Christmas. If I could know what was going on in December I could save up and I would show up somewhere and I just want to go and see what y'all do and just kind of mingle among everybody and see all this. I need to know
You
where something's coming I could
know,
go to in December.
Randy, there's one coming up in December that we're looking into. Cassie and I are looking into it. It's in Lake Wales.
Lake Wales, Lake Wales.
Yeah, it's a big,
Refresh,
big festival. Check it
I don't
out.
think that's gonna happen. I've
refresh my
contacted
memory where
them.
that's at.
Lake Wales is probably an hour and a half directly south of the Kissimmee, Orlando area.
Yeah.
I could do
I've
that.
reached out to them. They're not messaging back.
Well, give them Monday, Tuesday. They may. You don't know.
You know, I've
I
had really
messaged
good.
them at the beginning of the week,
Well,
I've had,
and
give
it
it
was
some
their
time.
vendor one. So
when I stayed down there doing line work, I used to stay at the
Colin,
Extended Stay Americas, and they gave me a good rate, especially if two or three of us was going at the same time, and they got little miniature kitchens and couch and a little business area and a nice bed and shower and pots and pans and Extended Stay America. If y'all ever traveling, that's pretty decent place to stay.
Yeah, I've stayed there. It is a good place to stay.
Getting back to what we were talking about earlier, better for me to when I was voice texting with these earbuds on. It believe me, it was not working out good for me, and I'm like, I need to stop, back up, and just watch. And
Yeah,
like Miss and like Miss Lisa said, it is awful early, but we all plan ahead down here. And my lease is up with my uncle on my hayfield, so I was fixing to do something. And when this corn came along, and I seen how much it was, I said, "Shoot, I got to spend $600, $700 in Roundup and kill that whole field now, and
Plant
then have him turn it under so it will be ready to plow again come spring."
winter rye. Winter rye is a nutrient.
Right, right now, right now, Miss Lisa, it's in it's either in Alicia or Tifton hay. That's pretty decent hay for livestock, and
No,
so my uncles think I'm crazy, but honestly, God bless Uncle Bobby, he's benefiting more, and make a long story short, I just feel like God gave me some seed to plant. I've got it to plant. I want to keep it going. I've always wanted to do something like this on my own. I was always, like you said, the helper in the field. Well, now I have a field and I have access to tractors, and I have also other spots that my buddies have fields or little hunting places to plant, so we can keep these varieties separate. I was just trying to see who was interested in going on this big lot and setting up the cameras for their security, because they don't know me, and plus
or
I like watching it myself. I use
or
the
even like we talked about earlier, Randy, is the fact that, you might get me, you might get Phil Bill, you might get other people that want to grow blue Hopi. So you can do that in a big batch, but a half acre at a
yeah
time for each
yeah
person.
yeah
but if
yeah
they put in blue
if they
hope,
could get.
you're gonna want blue hope out.
I'm sorry, say
I
again.
would just use that as an example. You know,
Well, yeah, but like anything, the green ox, Swano, whatever the name of it
It
is, the king this or whatever. If they put in for that, they want that out.
right? Yeah, exactly. No,
if
you're right.
if
That's
if
why
they
it's
get me the
important about the cross
You have to be
right.
really
pollination and stuff.
we
promising.
Look, well, I think I was saying in my last text, corn is the most easiest thing we grow. We've grown everything you can think of. That's what this town is known for, is farming. Bradford County is what they call the sweetest strawberries this side of heaven. We got some of the best dirt in the world. And we have a big strawberry festival. Everybody grows sweet corn. Everybody grows all kinds of stuff. But I've got this hayfield sitting here that I'm paying taxes on, and I'm paying more on the taxes than what I'm getting out of it. And I'm thinking, why not? I'm not doing this to pay my taxes. Don't get me wrong. But why not use that big field to plant all this corn and everybody can benefit from it. I'll
Right.
definitely
Well,
make some.
you either need to plant corn or you need to get some cows out there.
Well, no, ma'am. That costs money for fencing and all that, but I can plant it a whole lot cheaper than I've already gone that route, and that's coming up in the future later on a backfield that Mr. Mark knows that's behind my shed. That from behind my shed all the way to the highway, I'm going to buy that from Uncle Bobby, and I'm going to fence that in and put cows on it, or or corn or whatever. But I know I have better access to this field, and he's seen it as he drives in my driveway. The whole left side will
Yeah.
be nothing but heritage corn, and then in other areas I'll plant the blues and the jimmies and the bloods and the others, so to make sure that those species are together. And I went as far as contacting our local agricultural extension office, and he was tickled to death. Mr. Luke called me, and he come out and took some corns. He said he's never seen that much heritage corn, and I guess he's hooked up in some database. And he said that's the last 4 pallets of Indian and heritage corn that is, unless it's stored somewhere in some silo, that didn't get flooded away. He almost brought me to tears when he said that.
Oh,
He had
crap.
he had no idea what we had just done,
Right.
and he didn't, and I said, he looked at, he said, that came from Kentucky. That tag on that place is, I ain't gonna go there. It's touching, in other words. So I definitely want to grow this myself, and not to be greedy. I just thought it'd be nice to share this with everybody
Sure.
else, and
No,
the
absolutely.
camera thing. I'm not
Be
wanting to hurt
greedy at
nobody
all.
else's seed business selling or anything else.
Jimmy, that'd be so cool. You give money for a little plot of corn, and then you record. So, I mean, the first year nobody sees profits on it. It's just a donation base. That's what it should be. It's the first year
Yeah.
donation base. Watch your corn grow. We'll all make whatever we need to out of it.
At the same time,
I
somebody has
can
to
guarantee.
that. So there is money and time spent into that.
Well, it's
I
just
would
like our moonshiners thing. Like, we're putting money into it, but down the road there might be
Well,
something.
I'm gonna
it may
invest.
be fine for us, but it might not be fine for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna invest my money on killing the field, get it turned with my uncle. He'll work out a decent price with me. I'm gonna take care of that field first. Then I'm gonna focus on the hydro dipping. So in the spring, we have all this time to get these ideas and raise money for fertilizer, which I know I can get a ton of
Right.
fertilizer. And see, that's the big thing with our farming licenses. I can buy a ton of fertilizer for say $600. So that anybody invests, I can get it cheaper than you can buy it. So the costs are gonna be low, but we'll worry about that in the spring, I guess. We need to worry about saving these folks and raising money and all that. I was just got really excited that I had this much corn, and I wanted to share it with our community.
Yeah.
And
We talked
keep the
about it,
heritage growing.
and I'm glad you brought it up, and you continue to talk about it because it's something we talked about. So.
Yeah. And I was excited that I went and called the agricultural extension office, and he was so quick to respond and was excited and asked could he take some ears. And I said, please do. Please tell me if I got the real deal,
Yeah.
But he's going to do some soil samples. The only thing he's curious about is that type corn is not disease tolerant like our silver queens and our other stuff, and we don't
Right.
want to spray. But the only thing I'll ever spray is like the guy mentioned, cover crop. That's a great idea. If I go in and plant a cover crop under the corn, it will shade out the weeds.
Right.
Only thing we like to spray is for weeds, which we really don't want to do that, but we can only do it once the corn gets so high. And we go in and what we call side dress. So we go in and put fertilize down, dirt, seed, and come back later and fertilize it again to make it grow bigger. And I got with him and I mentioned this during our fair season. It's really wet, April. would I benefit from planting after fair season so it would make it fall so I can skip that wet season? So he's doing his scientific forecasting with the agricultural and making sure that when we do this, we plant at the right time. Because normally we plant on Good Friday, and then we
Right, but
plant it, and then we plant again for a fall harvest.
this part of Florida is like in that weird part where if you're south of us, it's one thing. If you're north of us, it's another thing. So like we're in that
Perfect.
weird area where like we can grow a lot of stuff, but
Everybody grows corn here. You drive down the road and it's like watermelon, corn,
it's just
and
a matter of
tomatoes, and everybody's going.
when do you plant it? Because it's different
That
for this part of Florida than it is just
that's
for
what
the
I'm.
next.
Yeah. Everybody down here plants on Good Friday. I can't remember the date, but look on your calendar. So
It should be in
we prep our ground a year ahead. Everybody's garden's turned right now. All our cornfields have already been turned under. It's sitting there rotten. All the cabbage, all the squash.
Good
Um,
Friday is a lot earlier this year than it was last year.
and we plant then, but we plant in stages. That way, all our silver queen don't come in at one time. We plant, like a week apart. So that way, but like for a corn maze, I was going to mention this. I think I spelled it right. Kirby, and I can still do the corn maze, but I would love, love, love for everybody to check out Kirby Farms. I think they have and there's one in Newberry. I'll find out and send it to you. But right here locally, people already do that, and it's a big, big thing. They have acres and acres and acres of corn and pumpkins and all kind of things, and you go in there and they scare you, and they got hay rides. And I don't want to take away from them, but for our Moonshine community, yes, I would do that. Right here on the farm.
Cool.
Yeah, I would do that.
All right. Ash Wednesday is March 5th. Good Friday is April 18th.
I think I sent Mocha Moonshine a thing about Kirby Farms bought everything Six Gun Territory had down south, and all it is $20 a carload. You jump on this train. They got the original trains from like Gunsmoke days, and you go through the mountains, over the hills, and you go to this old town. And down the town, they have bad guy, good guy trying to break out of jail, and little scenes. But they have places you can shop and buy and see old relics from the history. Moonshine Steels, there's one there, and it's really takes us back to our heritage, the way they got the buildings, the log cabins, everything's authentic. The Kirbys have went out of their way to buy every old building and redo every old train and everything. And it's been
It's really cool.
I'm looking forward to do it. They even do it at Christmas. But
Cool.
that'd be something the Moonshine. But see, y'all are all up north, so I'm kind of the only one in this triangle that.
I'm in your triangle.
Well, come
I'm
on,
in
let's
Panama City Beach.
If y'all hadn't
So
had plans, if y'all don't have plans for Halloween, I would drive y'all to this corn maze, and y'all could do a live thing from it.
We'll
be in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be in Arkansas the night of Halloween, which is really cool because Damon does his horror podcast. So maybe like we could figure out like a way to like watch us live stream a movie as we're drinking out. Oh, that would be really cool. Live.
I just noticed when you put me on big screen, do y'all see my Naya over there playing with her?
Yeah, that's actually what I was pointing at. She's got her killer whale and she's just going to town. That's why I blew it up, because I wanted to see what she was chewing on.
That's her smooth.
I was going to ask, what is her name and why is she chewing on this particular toy? She has a Shamu in her mouth.
She's her name is Naya, Niaa. She's a cavapoo, Cavpoo. And when I was going through, she's my shadow.
She's a Cavapoo, so she's a Charles Cavalier poodle?
Yes. My fiance had her flown in from Ohio. She paid like $3,400 for her. And when we got to the airport,
$200 for this thing.
I was the first one that she smelled when she come out of that kennel from the airplane, and ever since then she's been my little girl. And then when I had my stroke, they brought her to the hospital, and she didn't want to leave. She stayed right with me, and then they let her. So,
Awesome.
but to make a short story, that little Shamu toy, when I was going through all the stuff for North Florida, my mom had a bunch of Christmas decorations and little kids stuffed toys from
SeaWorld.
little stuffed toys. And as I was going through them, I was taking them, putting them in the dryer to fluff them up and and clean them and stuff because they were in a garbage bag sealed up for years. They were new. She picked that up when it fell on the floor and ran off with it. So I said, I'll give her that one. So
Someone
cool.
paid $200 for this. Yay!
what you got?
Yeah.
This is a Chihuahua.
Oh,
He's 12.
Chihuahua.
He's
Yeah.
old, but he yeah. I paid $200. Or no, I didn't pay $200 for this. I got this for free. I got this for free. I stole him.
We were laying in bed one night, and she showed me a picture of Naya as a pup and says, she'll be here in about 3 weeks. I went, do what?
My ex-boyfriend was like, let's go look at dogs. And I walked through the door, and the lady was like, hola, and handed him to me. And he was like, but in my hand, like this size.
Oh.
And she's like, if you want to see the other dogs, we have the other ones, but they all look the same. And I said, we will take this one that you handed to me.
She's talking about you. She's talking about you.
Someone paid $200 for him, and then I stole him. But the thing is, because he bonded to me, so
yes,
it is what it is. I spent the most time with him. I was the first person that did anything with him, so now I have a dead dog.
I've always had hound dogs. That's the first girl dog I've ever owned. I've always had hounds or blue ticks or all kind of other dogs, labs, and
I've only ever had small dogs. He just doesn't care. He's literally upside down.
Look at can y'all see her the way she uses her paws?
Yeah.
And you know what? 8 out of 10 times when I talk to somebody on the phone, she gets jealous. I think she wants attention, but she does like to play at nighttime, throwing, fetching. And I'm on my own Facebook page. She loves to play frisbee, and so we go out into the field and play frisbee. And she don't miss a lot. She's very well mannered.
Cool. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been fun. It's been real.
What are we deciding on? Is there anything how am I going to get anything that I'm going to donate up, or is it you want me to wait until later?
Well, that's up to you, buddy. I mean, if you want to have an auction off, that would be through Andrew at North Georgia Stills or somebody else. We can't hold auctions.
I
as
know.
Far as what we're doing, it's as far as a donation, and people that come and donate goods to the cause.
Yes.
We're going to give out tickets. And if their ticket comes up, they're going to win that prize.
I remember you telling me that. I removed that post.
We are supposed to be doing different festivals. So Ozark is just the first one that we're going to. We're trying to do another one. So we might need something to be there for a raffle.
I think I'll wait because I heard they're putting stuff in boxes in this store anyway. They got so much stuff.
Yeah. And that's our biggest. Oh, good night. Good night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
So
maybe it's more appropriate for another time.
Yeah, for this festival, North Georgia Stills has donated a 5-gallon. How do you call it still? It's like an amp. What is it called?
Olympic.
Olympic, yeah. It's the old school style 5-gallon still. I have it here. I'm not going to pull it out of the box. I want it to stay in the
Okay.
box because it's easy transport. But
I saw it, liked it, and I was gonna buy some tickets. And I want to say this: since she's gone, if I win that steal, I'm donating it to Miss Lisa.
I bought tickets too. If I win something for the North Georgia, because North Georgia has a whole raffle going on right
Yeah.
now. In the
Yeah.
first 5 days of it being live, they hit 1/5 of their goal of $50,000.
Ooh.
So I donated too. If I
Shout
win
out.
something, I'm going to take it and donate it forward.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
That sounds
So-
great.
Unless they put the Amanda
Athena?
Bryant still on there.
I would still donate it forward. No, I
No,
would still
no.
donate it forward.
You know, I just got an idea. In the future, once I'm rolling out there in the garage and everything's going, I'm sure we'll still need more ideas to come. Remind me that I will do a gift certificate, a hydro gift certificate, and let
There you
people
go.
bid on that
Oh yeah.
to bring me their
Well,
now they take it apart. It's just a butt starting form on any pump or any automatic gun
Randy,
in the film of that
I
I got.
want to interrupt you right there because
But I don't
right
want to advertise.
at the stage we're in, we can't do as far as an auction.
No, I
You know?
mean in the future, if this
Yeah.
comes about and I'm rolling, I want to use that as a incentive to
Okay.
sell to auction, not
Okay.
maybe not auction off
If the next
a Christmas
fiscal
raffle,
quarter,
a Christmas
we'll
raffle
say,
box, and
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
could win. Someone
We'll
could
see how
win.
everything pans out in the future.
Yeah.
so for us, we've only been active in the month of October. So
Yeah.
we'll say fiscal quarter. If the first fiscal quarter for us goes good, then we'll be able to go forward with actually like applying to become a 501c nonprofit thing. But that's in the future. So we want to make sure that we can actually go out there and do this because that's
I
what people
understand the
think.
repercussions of it.
I mean, when we started this whole thing to go out to Ozark Moonshine Music Festival, we thought that we were just going to go and load up an RV and bring it back, like just like with a little bit of donations. But it's up
As
so
it
much.
is
Now
up,
we have the semi.
as it is up, we may end up more than a semi, and we're gonna have to look into other trucks. So
I think that's where Mr. Bo might come in handy.
it's blowing up right now. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
If it gets to be where we leave there and we have too much stuff and we
Remember,
have to keep going, then for sure, 100%, I will be down at the office at the beginning of the year applying for this.
Right.
Because his trucks are in Mississippi, and when you get your license and all that set up, y'all could touch base and help out.
And that's the thing is that the company that we got the semi from, Triple T Distributions, they are normally called for natural disasters because they have a mobile kitchen. They were not called for this at all. And that's why they reached out through podcasts. And Damon happened to be listening to a podcast where
I saw that.
The owner was like, hey, if you guys know anybody, and that's when we reached out and it came to fruition. Thank God.
It was truly meant for him to see that.
Yep, it was.
Yeah. And I said at the beginning of this, I was like, when we decided to do this and we were trying to figure out like if we needed to rent the U-Haul, I was thinking of flying into Little Rock, renting a U-Haul, driving up to the Moonshine Festival, going to North Georgia Stills and driving to Atlanta, and then taking a plane home. Like that was like plan B.
Yeah.
Plan C was just loading up the RV camper that Ferg brought and taking it.
Yeah.
But plan A, I said something will happen. Something will happen. And things like this always have a way of working themselves out. When you're doing something,
people coming together.
And David said that from day one.
Yeah. If you
All
were
right,
just
y'all.
doing something for the greater good, all right, we should probably end this now.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to bed. Thanks everybody for
night.
coming in, watching,
Good night, y'all.
participating. And Randy, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks, y'all.
Lisa, hey, I can't say enough about you, sweetheart. I know you're not here, but love you, honey.
Good
Shine
night.
on, everybody. Shine on.